bonsai. Oh, this says I'm live. Alrighty. Okie dokie. Chris, Thomas, Shawnee. We're doing something weird tonight. I don't know, whatever. Sean in Alaska. I thought we'd chat tonight. I'd see who was around and we'd chat. Are you bored? I felt like chatting with somebody. Destiny, Carol, Albert. Let's talk hockey. Keto Hammond. Don Scoville. Yeah, I feel weird, like, with no music going here. We can at least turn the disco ball on. I don't know. Seapine. I feel like there should be music. I don't know. Michael Williams. Sean Alaska, you want to join me on here? We could talk about potatoes. How's your internet there, Sean? Charles W. from Manila? Yeah, the weekend's just about done, isn't it? What dressing do you like on your salads? I don't know. Robin and possibly Dave. Skip. Sean, how do I message you on Facebook and crap? Have you messaged me on Facebook before, Sean? How do I? Where's the? I guess that's the link. Sean, have I ever? Yeah. I just booted myself right out of the stream. Way to go, Russell. You tool. Sean in Alaska. Oh my God. Sean, are you on Facebook? Can you message me? Message my Raspberry Rock page. We'll get you in here. And how do I fix... how do I configure my cam in this? Show advanced options. Standard definition 480p. Can we change that to 720? 720 would be better. But how do I... how is everyone doing tonight? Y'all feeling sexy and stuff? Oh, salad dressing would be... I'd like to switch it up. Sometimes it's creamy cucumber, Thousand Island. The odd time I like Catalana. I almost never go for like Italian or any of those. Those are my tops. How do I configure my camera with this thing? Because it's going to do the zoom thing, which I don't like. I miss you that is, or you can email it. All right. There it is. Okay, here we go. I'm sending this to Sean because so when he gets in here, we can ignore him. Oh, I'm just kidding. I wish they had a night mode for this thing. I wish that, because the screen is so freaking bright. Linda Barron. Monday morning, my third cup of coffee. Charles. I used to be a 3 extra large double guy a day coffee drinker, but I've gone to like 1 cup of decaf a day. That's pretty good, actually. I don't miss regular coffee at all. There he is. Hold on, he's naked at the moment. Let's get him in here. Oh, you put clothes on. Oh, you got to turn your phone sideways, Sean. There you go.
How's that for stealthy? Did it with one hand even.
That's good. Okay, now, for people watching, are you hearing any feedback? Because you could be a little louder there, Sean.
Well, I haven't said anything, so there's that.
No, you hold on. Let me see if I can. I never use automatically just here. Let me. Oh, I can turn it up. Okay, now say something.
Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3.
That did almost nothing.
Oh, let's see here. Cam mic. Maybe it's a setting on my end. Audio.
No feedback. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, it says my mic. It says my mic volume's all the way up.
So it's funny because it says I can. Whoop. We lost you. Come back. Come back, Sean. I don't know what I did. I was clicking on settings. I hope I didn't ban him. Sorry about that. Was that me?
No, you jinxed me and I pushed the wrong button.
Oh, okay. So I guess the automatically adjust mic volume setting was already at the highest because anyway, I can hear you. Well, I can turn up the volume on my speakers. How about that? Can you guys hear Mike or Sean okay? Sean's mic?
Sean's mic? Mike Sean?
Okay, I just turned up the volume on my speakers. Maybe this is just me. I don't know.
And I actually don't have my chat window going up because I'm doing this on my phone, so I can't really watch the chat while I'm doing this. So.
Oh yeah, you don't.
Well, there's a button
on my phone.
There's a button that says chat, so let me hit that and see what happens there.
Yeah, I bet it overlays it over top of the video.
It did, but I'm not seeing anything. There's private chat. There's comments. Oh, there we go. Can hear you both good. Linda Barron, yep. Destiny Fitzgerald's, we can hear Sean okay. Okay, cool.
There you go. There you go. So let's talk, what was it, a 40-minute planting potato video?
47 minutes.
Excuse me, 47 minutes. So let's hear about your strategy for, I haven't watched it, to be honest, but is it all just planting potatoes?
No, there's a couple of things here. So the video was actually about planting potatoes was the main part of the video. I also had a little incident with the chickens in the beginning, so there was a chicken update on there as well. And then I made up some potato salad, asked everybody to tell me, what their recipe was, what they like to do with their potato salad, and then grilled up a burger over the open fire and had that with potato salad at the end of the video. So, well, the bulk of it was, the potatoes. There was a lot more to it. But one of the things that I've noticed on my YouTube channel is that it doesn't matter how long my video is. I get a minimum of 1/3 watch time on average on every video that I do.
Yep. Like 33%.
Yeah.
It's interesting because you'll get complaint. I don't know if you have, but I used to get complaints like, oh, your videos are too long. You should aim for like 10 to 20 minutes. I don't get those anymore, but almost every single time those longer videos did better. So it's kind of the thing about YouTube. Like people will tell you all day long what they want to see in your videos, but it's the analytics that tells you the truth, right?
Yeah, and I'm not really that good with the analytics yet. I've been doing this for a year, and I go through the analytics, but I haven't been able to dig really, really deep into them with any understanding. But that jumped out at me recently, and I'm like, and I went back and looked at every video that I've done, and I go, this is crazy. If it's a 10-minute video, I get anywhere from 3.5 to 4 minutes watched. If it's a 21-minute video, I'm getting a 7-minute average watch on it. And so I said, well, let's go ahead, and when I put this whole video together, I made sure that it wasn't just long to be long, because it kind of flows, and I was happy with how it looked, and I was shocked because it actually got I think I'm closing in on 20 minutes average watch time now, and I'm going, wow, this is nuts. But I'll take the watch time. I love it.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
yeah, every single time I go to sit down to edit one of my Friday videos, I think, I have no idea how long it's going to be. It's just, I think, oh, this video is only going to be 10 minutes long because I probably didn't film that much, and and then I've got a 47-minute video.
Yeah.
I think, oh, uh,
but it works, right? I mean, I've watched your videos, and your videos when they're long, I don't get bored. It's like it goes from 1 to 2 to 3. It follows a progression all the way through, and it's not, it's not like you're searching for minutes here. It works. It would be terrible if we were watching a 50-minute video and it was just like you could tell that the person creating it was just like, I want more watch time. But you don't have that with your videos.
Like it's 50 minutes of me cleaning my tailpipe on my ATV. No, I get it. And I wonder about that too. Like my last video was the devastating gypsy moth, but the whole video wasn't about that. It was rambling through a bunch of stuff. But I guess, somewhere I've had videos where I spend 10 minutes on something, and I see it in editing and I think, oh, that's a long time on one topic.
And I get that too, but I try and look at it to see that I'm not being repetitive now. I mean, in the earlier videos, I cut down way too many trees, but that's kind of all I was doing right then. So now if I'm going to cut down a tree, I'll show if I'm going to cut down 10 trees, I'll show the first tree, I'll show the last tree, and I'll edit out most of the stuff in the center because it's obvious what I'm doing. But there's so much more now that I can do that I didn't know a year ago. I'm uploading all my videos on Rumble now too. And I'm doing 2 a week on there starting from the beginning. And I watch them and I go, God, these are terrible.
What's the viewership like on Rumble?
Nothing. It's terrible right now, but I don't know where it's going to go. So I'm like, it's another platform and it's free. It's instant monetization. So if you get enough views, you're going to get money right off the bat.
Is Sean James over there?
I don't know. I should look and see if he is.
I'm just curious. I love the idea of going on other platforms, so you're not like all your eggs in one basket kind of thing. But I haven't seen any platform that comes even close to what YouTube does.
And I think Rumble is a Canadian-based company.
Oh yeah,
yeah. That's what I understand when I read their profile.
I gotta check it out.
And that's the other thing too that I got to thinking, and I go, I don't think I've ever seen a short Sean James video.
They seem to be getting longer.
Yeah. So on his channel, the Sean James channel, they're a lot shorter. But yes, on My Self-Reliance, they're epically long. And I'm thinking, this guy, did he figure this out before anybody else? He's got to be a genius. Now, let's be honest, his content's awesome. And
well, in his case, I think he just does a lot in a week.
He does. He outworks all of us, but
lately his modus seems to be like 30 minutes of I'm working on something, and then the last 10 minutes of the video is just he's at a lake and he's fishing, or he's just with Callie in the water, and nice music playing, and that's not a bad idea too. I kind of get, well, we all kind of play with things, right? We all play with different things, like different thumbnails and stuff like that. And Sean's playing with stuff is very soft. Like,
right.
I'm going to try something new, but it's going to be very gentle on you. Whereas me, I put up a thumbnail of myself in my underwear just to see what will happen.
And thumbnails too. When I thought I really want to grow this thing. I'm like super close to hitting my 1,000, and my hours are going up massively every day. So I'll be at the 4,000 in no time at all. But I really started looking at channels I like to watch, and I looked at thumbnails, and I go, I'm going to go look at Sean James thumbnails. What a mistake that is. He does the same thumbnails on almost every freaking thing he does. He breaks every rule there is. And I go, okay, I just need to do what makes me feel comfortable.
I'm sort of the same way. I discovered a while back that pictures of the cabin are like the best thumbnail I could do. Not me, not anything I'm doing. Just a picture of the cabin.
Right.
And I hate that because, like, Well, I shouldn't say I hate it, but I think that for the people who watch like off-grid cabin videos or off-grid videos or whatever, my thumbnails keep coming up to those same people, and they're like, "Oh, this guy again," this thumbnail again. So I think, I got to get rid of that rut.
But obviously, it's working, right? I mean, what's your subscriber count now compared to what it was last year?
I don't know. My subscriber growth lately has been like really, really shitty.
Yeah.
Last year, the beginning of 2020, I think I had 15,000 subscribers.
Right.
So good, decent growth, but this year has been awful.
Yeah, but how much of that though is because everybody was stuck at home last year, and they really got out and were looking for stuff to interest them, and YouTube happened. I mean, my growth last year was explosive as far as I was concerned too, and it hasn't been this year what it was last year. I mean, it's steady, but it's not anywhere near what it was last year.
Yeah, I find that like I've had some good videos that were like my what do I want to say, my bread and butter. Maybe that's a word.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't had one of those in a long time. A video that just continually does well over a long period of time.
I have one of those. It has nothing really to do with my whole thing that what I'm doing up here. It was one thing that I showed when I was putting my driveway in, and it's called how to use a plate compactor. And that stupid video gets 1,000 views and more every 28 days. It just keeps going up and up. I'm like, what the heck?
Yeah, I have one video that kind of, well, it doesn't get great views, but it's like steady views, and that's my pull down stairs video. Right. So a lot of people are just looking for how to do pull down stairs, and it's kind of weird. It's kind of like say I changed the brakes on my ATV, and I got a lot of views on that. Well, I don't want subscribers for that because this is an off-grid cabin. This is my life here at my off-grid cabin. This isn't how to fix an ATV channel.
Exactly. Yeah, and that's kind of that's kind of me too. I did that one time, but I'm doing cutting down trees. I'm raising chickens. I'm growing a garden. I mean, it's all about my life in Alaska, and a plate compactor is really not my life in Alaska. So it's like
I feel the same way about shorts. Like I could do like an amazing short on Junebug doing something silly, but if I get a lot of subscribers from that, like they're not going to watch my videos.
Well, here's a great example of that, right? So there's a channel that I know, and when I got into this really big last year, when the whole pandemic hit, I had already started doing videos every week. But when the pandemic hit, I left Alaska to go see family, and when I came back, I was off for an extra 2 weeks because they wouldn't let me go back to work because I traveled. So I really got into a lot of different YouTube channels that tell you how to build a YouTube channel. And there was this one channel on there that was super knowledgeable and on thumbnails and how to use different programs to create them and do all this stuff. And they got really heavy into the shorts. And the next thing you knew, they had like over 16,000 subscribers, but they had less hours viewed than I did. And so I played around with shorts for 1 week. I did one short every day for 7 days. And then I said, I'm done. I'm never doing it again.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what TikTok is for, and I'm on TikTok too. So, I do the little short video on TikTok. Hey, from Alaska, here's what we look like at 3 o'clock in the morning, and I'm driving down the road with no headlights on, and that kind of fun stuff. But yeah, I won't do shorts anymore on YouTube. I
have another example for you. Do you know one of the Baird brothers, Ted Baird, one of Sean James' friends? He's his main channel. He's got about 90,000 subscribers now. He does outdoor adventure type videos, slowly growing over time. Helped a little bit by Sean James, of course, and probably by his brother Jim. Right. But anyway, 90,000 subscribers on his main channel. I found out recently that he started a second channel called Ted Baird Shorts and Silence. So he does short videos on it, and he does silent videos, which are kind of like his normal videos, but he doesn't talk. So I checked out that other channel. He's got 150,000 subscribers on that channel. His shorts videos have a ridiculous number of views. His first short video has 44 million views.
Oh my God.
And he only started 3 months ago. So, but here's the thing: he's got 150,000 subscribers, got millions of views on his shorts. But the regular videos he puts in between those, his silent videos, his 40-minute, I'm not talking, I'm just bushcrafting and stuff, like 4,000 views, 6,000 views. So, what are shorts do? You can't monetize a short video. Well, I mean, they're giving money.
I don't think so, not yet. Yeah,
but they haven't really monetized them. So I'm like, okay, I could, I did a short on this channel, last week, but like, what would happen if I had that many subscribers and, but nobody's actually watching the videos? Like, who are watching shorts and subscribing to channels, but not actually watching any of the videos on the channel? Who are those people?
That's what I couldn't understand that either, because if you're going to subscribe to a channel, at least me, that means that I'm interested in your content. But if I'm only watching your shorts, I'm not really interested in your content, so why did I subscribe in the first place? So I don't know how much of that is just YouTube trying to push the whole short platform too.
Who are these people that subscribe to these short channels, and how do you buy Christmas presents for them? I don't know. I don't understand them. Let's see, who else wants to join us here? Robin, are you still here? Robin Hollaby, you want to join us? Robin has a YouTube channel, and she's growing. Robin and Dave, and they live close by. I messaged Mallory, but I don't know if she's asleep or dead or something.
Mark, she's got like the garden from back going on.
I am reading the chat, by the way, people, and yes, happy Father's Day to all the fathers and crap.
You as well, Russell.
I heard from each of my kids, so that was nice. I called my father-in-law, who was in bed, but my mom handed him the phone anyway. That was nice.
Very cool.
Sorry, Robin. Robin, actually, the StreamYard takes a lot less data than the normal live stream. You could try it if you wanted. Ken Johnson says, the personnel is what brought me to the channel. That and dog plants. Dog plants are not a huge feature of my channel. I'll put that right out there right now.
That and fishing?
Yeah, fishing. You can watch me fish all day long.
You should really do a parody video on you fishing, like it's some big commercial or some big freaking television fishing show.
That would be so easy to do. Let's see if Eastwind Farms is around. Damn it. Stupid Windows. Oh, here we go. Oh, I had a message here waiting for me.
Hollaby Homestead.
Waiting for Starlink. Oh, Starlink will change my life too.
Mine as well. I'll be able to go live.
And Robin's on satellite. Yeah, that's even worse. Can you turn off satellite and just use your phone data? That'd be better. Yeah. Hold on. Let me fire up the laptop. Okay. Well, we can try it. We can do that here, Robin.
Deadliest catch, Raspberry Rock parody.
Deadliest catch. Oh, I've caught it. It's big. It's on the line. Oh no, it's a June bug. We're gonna try Robin here. Pam Bergman, do you want to join us? Pam, that was the. Oh, sorry, that's the other Pam. Never mind. Damn it, too many Pams. Sorry, Pam Evans was the special guest the other night, and I got a picture of her standing in front of like a 60-inch TV Booxfesting.
Oh, awesome.
That was the best ever.
And I don't know where I was. It was last year when I first found your channel and the whole Booxfest thing. And then I was ruined because it was like Friday night. I'm not doing anything. I'm just going to Booxfest. You guys can go do what you want. You don't stay at home. He's going to drink beer and he's going to chat with these idiots.
Oh, there's David. Wake her up. Oh, David, you want to join us? That's like, David, get out of the way. You're in the way of Pam. Just kidding. Let me hear too, because I'm thinking of setting up a channel. Oh yeah, Tim, about your photography or art?
Do it, Tim. It's fun, man.
Bathhouse, too many Pams. Geez, we get a lot of Karens as well. For some reason. Oh well. So, Sean, what do you got? What do you got coming up for videos?
So this week it'll be more tree cutting. Imagine that here in Alaska, because my whole property is just trees from one end to the other. I'm going to be cutting down more trees, putting in more raised beds, because I've got a bunch more plants started that need to go on the ground. And then probably the week after that will be fishing and camping video.
Are they all the same tree?
They're pretty much all the same trees. They're all spruce.
Excuse me, the same type of tree?
Yeah, they're all black. They're all black spruce.
I just realized I'm wearing underwear.
I just can't believe that anybody would be on a video like this and just walk around wearing underwear. Because I am too.
Well, it's no different than the bathing suit.
Right, that's the same as mine.
Not much different. Robin's giving it a try. Be fun. Pam says, I strive to only be a Pam. Too many Karens. Well, what did we have? Oh, Carol. That's it. We've got like 19 Carols. I've got 19 Carols that follow me. And then there's a few like Caroline. And oh, there's Bishop. And possibly Celeste. There you go. Variety is a spice of life. I watch many different channels, some with the same type of content, but different angles or personalities. Yeah, it's funny how, you get two channels that pretty much show the same type of stuff, but they're so different because of, the person who's filming or talking or, doing what they do. Hey, maybe. Sorry, you're going to say something?
Yeah, here's a question for you, Russell. How many times have you got ready to put out a video, only to find out that the day before or 2 days before, channels you follow are putting out the same video?
You mean the same content in the video?
Right. So if you're going to do, let's say you're going to do an ATV trail video, have you ever run across the issue where two other channels that you watch or you subscribe to also happen to have a video along those lines as well?
Not quite like that. I've had weirder stuff. Hey, that's not bad. I've had weird stuff where I've put something in a video and then a week later I see the exact same shot in Sean James' video and I've never seen him do that before.
Oh wow, that's kind of cool though. If they're copying you.
Anyway, Robin and Dave, are you on satellite or are you just on phone data?
Can you turn it off?
Oh, that's as loud as it goes.
We're having audio problems. Hold on.
Yeah, I can kind of hear you.
Why is it so bright there? Nope. Sean just threw his phone across the room.
Yeah.
Can you hear us, Robin and Dave?
Technical difficulties.
Yes.
Yes.
Can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you, Dave.
All right, cool.
All right, Robin and Dave, tell us what your plans are for your YouTube channel. Go. Did you miss that?
Our internet's lagging so bad.
You had.
Can you hotspot your phone?
Probably not. It might be because the TV's on.
Can you hear me? We want to know what your plans are for your YouTube channel.
Let me try something. We're lagging so terribly. So just hold on a second. We're just trying to. Sorry about this. This is the first time we've done this.
This is turning into an advertisement for Starlink. Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Oh, that's much better.
Okay, tell us what your plans are for your YouTube channel.
You can take that one, Dave. You're the builder.
So we're just like trying to film like our adventure like from start to finish. Homesteading like on our property, like trying to get it back to like it was like really overgrown when we first got here, and we want to try to like clean it up and have the chickens. We got the chickens already. We want to get pigs and rotational grazing.
No.
And,
That's your
me-
plans for your homestead. I want to know your plans for your YouTube channel.
Ooh.
Oh,
Well, okay. Like I will
that's
say.
unfair to the department.
Well, I don't know. I will say that mainly it's for the memories. Like I don't know. Like I just kind of like the whole idea of like of filming everything, even if we don't like go anywhere with it. But like at the same time, it's like I don't know. One day, I don't know. I just think one day.
We're just putting videos out there and trying to see where it goes and trying to make better content for people to watch. We're still kind of learning on like the editing part and
We don't have plans to be millionaires, so you know.
so just trying to throw content that people are kind of interested in watching.
Mhm.
Oh, there we go.
Ooh.
Ooh, what happened?
What happened?
I'm totally unfamiliar with StreamYard, so I'm just playing with some stuff. We'd be like, how does this? Nope, that did nothing. Okay. Whoa. That did nothing too. Solo layout works though. Yeah. Nice. You guys don't mind being guinea pigs for me.
I don't mind
here's a
at
really
all.
weird one. I hate this one.
Oh
This
yeah, that
sucks.
is weird.
Nobody wants to see this. Hey, Russell, look at. Oh my God. What's going on with your whiskers? Why are they only coming in some places? Did you do that on purpose? No.
I have turkey neck.
Yeah, what?
What the heck?
Is that your Adam's apple?
No, that's just turkey neck.
Oh. Oh, we all have weird shit. I have pointy ears. Look at that. Yeah. I'm
What
the
are you, half
Spock of-
hobbit?
Live long
I can
and
do it too.
prosper.
Live long and prosper.
I was gonna say live long and drink beer, but I guess you didn't say that. Hey, what? So Robin and Dave, what kind of drone did you guys get?
The Maverick Mini, I think it was.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh, the one that's under 250 grams.
Yeah.
And how are you liking that?
Not bad. I crashed it once, kind of broke it. But yeah, it's good for.
It's very light. We have a lot of wind here,
Yeah.
so like it's very light. It gets away from us very quickly.
I got
That's
the
interesting,
small
yeah.
one to try to get used to it because I can fly that inside, get used to like the controls, and then I've flown it outside a few times, but I'm still not used to like I don't know looking at the screen to fly it. when it
I
gets,
don't
like,
recommend
far
flying it
away.
indoors. I flew mine a couple of times
pretty
indoors.
good. I can fly through the whole house with it. Like
I knocked all the
shouldn't,
dust
though.
off my
You
disco
shouldn't.
ball one night.
I would be amazed if there was anybody who got a drone that did not actually fly it the first time in their house, because I did. I'm like, okay, I got to
Why?
take it off and
That's what I did. All the animals skedaddled when it took off, but
Sean, you got a drone?
Yeah,
What do you
our
have?
rabbits.
Yep.
Our rabbits thought that it was like a hawk or something coming to get them, so like they totally freaked out.
I can see that. Yeah, Sean, what do you have?
I've got the Mavic Air 2.
Okay. And how do you like it?
I love it. It's so awesome, but I'm still learning, so I do throw some drone footage occasionally in my videos, but eventually there's going to be just some incredible drone footage in those videos down the road.
down the road.
Wait, as I get better doing it, my plan is I'm better at flying it and recording it at the same time now. So this year I want to get a lot of wildlife on the river. So bears, moose, caribou, fishermen, stacked up on the river fishing for salmon, that kind of stuff. So I got it last March. So last year has been learning how to use it.
I haven't seen it in your videos.
One video that I have a great deal of it in. Yeah, one video that I have a great deal of it in is called, I think it's Fall in Alaska, Turn Lake. And there's some just epic video. There's some beautiful drone footage in that one.
Yeah, you know what I think? We tend to look for great shots with the drone, but we shouldn't underestimate just like pointing like a dolly shot. You're just drone hovering in the air and shooting down while we're doing stuff. We shouldn't not do those shots.
Well, that's the main picture on my YouTube channel. So on my YouTube channel page, the picture of my trailer parked next to my truck, the drone up in the air, and it's just a still photo of the whole thing covered in snow.
Oh man, I'm not subscribed to your channel. I gotta go look at it now. What
I like that feature where it hovers and you can like have it stay still we did that in the garden, like where it just hovers and watches you. I really like that feature.
Sean, that is a good shot.
Yeah, it was just awesome, and it was so easy to do. I have to update it though because there's no snow anymore. So
yeah, that's what City Girl says to me. Like I should be changing those pictures every season. I think, oh god, they're so annoying to do.
I'll change to the summer picture right around fall.
If you leave it long enough, you won't have to change it.
Exactly, right?
Or maybe that panel should be like 4 different pictures.
That would be at the end of the year to have just all 4 seasons. That would be cool.
That went on too long, didn't it?
Got awkward there.
Yeah.
Okay, so Robin and Dave, give me one thing you've learned about making videos this week.
Ooh. We've kind of been slacking on videos. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
Like we've just been in such a rush to get things done that like it just like even taking that extra minute to like slow down and film stuff.
Yeah, well, we filmed a little bit, but we haven't put out any video yet this week.
Yeah, like and like we just got a new kitten, and like we're trying to figure out this chicken tractor situation, and so like unfortunately like I don't know, I've just been like desperately filming what I can little bits at a time, and I hope that maybe like in a few days I can like piece it together and have something make sense. I just find that like this time of year is so busy in the garden and so busy in the yard that like it's just so hard to like film it properly. Like,
and I'm never home.
Yeah. Yeah. We're like dedicated weekend warriors. Like Monday to Friday, nothing's happening here, really.
But let me guess, you're hoping that YouTube will someday provide like a second income, right?
Nah, if we start like putting more effort into it.
Retirement fund.
You know what
It'd be nice.
You know what I always say. Here's what I always say, and it's always true. There isn't any YouTuber that has 50 subscribers that didn't wish they had 100, or who had 100 and didn't wish they had 500, or who didn't have or had 500 and didn't wish they had 1,000, and didn't wish they were monetized, and then didn't wish they were making a little bit of money to make up for the stuff they'd spent on camera equipment, and didn't think, oh, with a little bit more money, this is a side income, and you know what I'm saying? Every single one of us is like that.
Yeah,
like I would like to make money. But you gotta
like to make money.
You gotta be a student of YouTube. You gotta be a student of making better videos. Right?
Yeah.
Right, Sean?
Yeah.
I'm like a firm proponent. Oh, sorry, Dave.
I'm trying to get into a position where I can spend more time at home. And then once I can spend more time at home, I'm hoping that we can film more and I can put more time into the channel.
Well, what do you do now, Dave? You out for?
I'm a contractor, so I do renovations and new build.
Jesus, I need to get you out here for 6 months.
Sure.
So I'm trying to so my goal is I'm trying to kind of start off on my own and be able to work from home kind of thing and do odd jobs for people. And I want to build some furniture because I used to do that with my dad before he passed away. So I'd like to open that back up and then I could be more at time at home doing that.
That's fair. I was thinking of another question to ask you. Hard-hitting questions.
See, that to me, right, Dave, you're saying that you want to get back into building furniture and everything else. To me, that would be a natural to go with your YouTube channel because you're passionate about it, and that would translate across the screen. Your passion would draw so many people in, it'd be crazy.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm hoping too. That can be like a little bit more of video footage that we can add into the channel.
Oh, you know what is when you were talking about, you're so busy doing stuff and it's hard to. We all go through that. We all go through. I got to get this stuff done. Oh, I should bring out the camera. Oh my God, this is awful. Last week we were doing this off-grid solar power system with my buddy Ray, and Ray's one of those guys. He's such a fast, hard worker. He's just go 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 go. And I was like, Ray, can you come back and do what you just did all over again? Can you just talk about what you were doing while you're doing that thing? Can you undo what you just did? Can you just unscrew all those bolts you just put in? But Ray's pretty good. He knows, he wants me to do a good video. So I'll be like, oh, okay, we'll do that. But Dave, what I was thinking is, if you ever get around to doing like videos of making furniture, I think what you need to do is, well, first you need to film in 1080p, guys. Come on. But second, you've got a beautiful environment there, right? It's kind of like set up your canvas, which is your environment, and then make your kind of work area with this beautiful canvas behind it, right? Like don't put yourself in a shop, like a small shop building furniture, because that's, you're like any other YouTuber. You have a beautiful area there. You have a beautiful hobby farm, right? Put yourself out there so that people can see you working in a beautiful area building furniture, right? It's kind of like, you ever see Almazan Kitchen? Those two guys?
Yeah, I've seen that, yeah.
They do this cooking over an open fire, but their background is amazing. It's always a stream or a waterfall or just in the forest, and it's like, oh my God, where are you? And where's Tarzan and all this? But otherwise they're just cooking over an open fire. You can do that in your backyard, kind of thing, right? Yeah. So Dave, keep that in mind. If you ever do furniture, you got to set it up right. Like build a platform in an area that's surrounded by Hullaby Homestead, shit that really. I lost all my words there.
Yeah, or be Norm Abrams, one or the other.
Well, nobody's Norm Abrams. So
Norm Abrams is the man.
The rest of us need a crutch, okay? I need. I'm not like Norm, so I need big boobs to compete with Norm.
Norm is like, we're going to take this piece of used plywood I found on the side of the road, and we're going to make a shaker wash stand out of it today. You're like, what?
He's awesome, but you know what? I would love to see the outtakes where he's running something through his table saw and going, "Oh fuck, this is totally wrong."
he's so calm and cool and collected while he's doing his video. You know that 20 times during that video he went, "Son of a bitch."
Oh yeah, right. I mean, everything was perfect. Everything was perfect.
Yeah.
God damn it. Anyway, talk amongst yourselves. Talk about chickens. I gotta go see a man in better hearse.
Chickens.
So yeah, this is my first year with chickens, and it's been exciting.
Yeah.
Are you guys in your underwear?
It's our first year
underwear
too.
only stream.
What was that?
It's our first year too with chickens.
Yeah, so it's been fun. It's been a fun learning curve too, like on them growing up. Well, we started like with them from chicks. We got a friend of ours that actually hatched some for us, and then we went to the local farm store and got a batch too. So we've got 20 chicks.
Yeah,
20
in
chickens
total.
in
Yeah.
total. And so they're a little bit different. So
There's
first
a 2-week difference.
yeah,
between-
so the first set is what, 8 weeks now?
Oh God, I've lost track. I think so. Yeah, that
8
makes
weeks,
sense.
and
Yeah.
then the other set is about 6 weeks. So
Yeah, I'd never done it before, and so of course I went on YouTube and watched a million videos and did it completely different than what they said I was supposed to do. And because I live right now in a fifth-wheel trailer off grid in Alaska, and I cannot keep anything at 95 degrees in this house. And that was everything I read: 95 degrees after, for chicks, and then lower at 5 degrees a week. And they are lucky if they ever saw 80 in my house ever in their entire lifetime. And I had 11 chicks, and all 11 of them are just loving life right now. They're running around. They're big. They're beautiful. They're healthy. They're happy. And I went, are you kidding me? I worried about all that.
Yeah, when we got chicks, we were like so like I don't know. I guess I was like mentally preparing myself that like a few were gonna die and that a few like there's gonna be some sad things and like so I really was like, even I said to you, I was like, be prepared, like some of them are gonna pass away.
Yeah.
But like we didn't lose a single one.
Yeah,
and
me either.
maybe lucky.
Yeah, I was shocked because I was the same way. I was the same way. I'm thinking, okay, I'm going to get 11 birds. Well, I was going to get 12, but one died before I even picked them up. And I said, this is not a good sign. So I got the 11, and all I could think was, okay, maybe I'll have 6 when it's over. And now I still have 11, and I'm like, oh my God, how many eggs am I going to have now?
Yeah.
We did a big solar power install on a chicken farm. This guy would buy 25,000 chicks, raise them to adulthood, and which was like 9 weeks or something like that, and then sell them. But he wouldn't actually. He could sell 25,000 chicks or chickens maximum, but he would buy like 27,000, 28,000 because a lot of them would die. And he had this great big barn. It was like 2 or 3 ice rinks, put end to end. So huge place. And it was temperature controlled. It was humidity controlled. It was light controlled. And he said, startle these chickens in any sort of way and they start dying. Like every morning he would go through with a bucket and those, tweezers on an arm kind of thing. And he would pick up the dead chickens and put them in a bucket as he went through. But otherwise the whole thing was automated too. It was pretty neat. Like the feed truck would come in once a week and drop the feed in their great big thing, and the feed would be automatically distributed. He had very little work to do. His main job was picking out the dead chickens.
Wow.
He said one time this truck was making a delivery and he kind of lost his way and drove down the side of the chicken barn, and big glass sides on the side of this truck. I forget why, with windows or whatever, but it just happened to catch the sunlight and go through the fans that were on the side of the building and just do this flickering effect, throughout the chicken barn. He said he lost hundreds of chickens that day because they just freak out.
So Laura made a comment about she had chickens and she lost them all because of hawks and bobcats, predators. And don't free range them. So like I said, I live in Alaska and I've been slacking. I haven't got everything built that I need to have built for them. I don't have their enclosure done. So mine have been free ranging pretty much. And if they free range on my right side of the trailer, so towards where the cabin's going to be, I'm a lot more comfortable because that's where I'm building their enclosure. To the other side of me is where the road is, and I'm kind of nervous if they're going to get out there. Well, 2 days ago, I'm sitting here and I have this all the chickens are on that side, and I hear this whap against the side of the trailer, and the chickens go ballistic. I look out the window, I see an owl that has a wingspan over 3 feet flying away, and all I can think of is, oh my God, has he got one of my birds? You know, because I'm looking to see as he's cruising away, because he came in for the kill. And I go out there and I look, and I'm walking around, and my chickens are all hiding underneath the trailer at this point, and I see 2 lumps of feathers in the ground, and I think, wow, I lost 2 birds because I wasn't paying attention. And I reached my hands down there to grab them, and both of them are like, oh, hell no, we ain't moving. They're both alive still. So the owl didn't get them. I still have 11 birds, but now the chickens will not go on that side of the trailer.
Yeah,
But that owl, the owl was huge wingspan, and I'm like, I am an idiot. I live in the middle of the wilderness. I have eagles everywhere. Why did I not think about this?
Yeah, well, we have lots of wildlife around here, so I built a mobile chicken coop that's completely caged in, and they got access in the one part that they can graze on the grass, and I'll just move it around daily or every couple of days.
Free range is not an option here. Like last week, and I wish I got it on camera, but actually I was like more scared than anything that had happened. But there was an eagle sitting on top of our coop, and you know, like here we're kind of like surrounded by the woods. There's a lot going on.
Yeah,
I saw a video a couple of weeks ago of, I guess it was a webcam pointed at a bird's nest, because that's what YouTube does these days. You can just find webcams of things. Anyway, middle of the night, mama bird and daddy bird are nowhere near, but there's 4 chicks in the nest. Chicks? Is that what you call small birds? Anyway, this other bird comes along, predator bird comes along, lands on the nest, looks around, makes a grab, and flies off. And it's got, and then there's only 1 chick left in the nest. It grabbed 3 of them in one grab. I'm like, oh my God, that's life for you, Jesus.
Nature is cruel.
And the chicks are like, they think it's mama bird, so they're like, ah, and that bird's like, grab, boom. Scary stuff, man.
That's vicious, but yeah. So if you ever get a chance, look up Katmai Bear Cam. So KATMAI Bear Cam, and it's probably going right now, and it's over at the Katmai Falls on the other side of the Cook Inlet in Alaska. And there's nothing but grizzly bears grabbing salmon out of the rivers. They're trying to jump up over these falls.
Oh
wow!
And you could stream it. It's like Explore.org pays for the stream, so it's not over YouTube, but you could stream it 24/7 and watch these bears just eating fish after fish after fish. It's so cool.
Oh wow! Wow.
Yeah, I think Sean James had one of those in his videos last year when he went up to Dick Prenicke's place.
Right, and he was actually over by there.
Big brown bear just sitting there. Yep. There's Dennis.
Hey, everybody. How we doing?
Good. How are you, Dennis?
Hey.
Good. Nice
So,
to
Robin
meet
and
y'all.
Dave, you probably don't know Dennis, but he does. Dennis, do you do anything other than your Tuesday night live stream?
I do a lot of canoe adventure videos, but I haven't put out too much with COVID, right? So
I'm amazed at how many people you get watching Tuesday nights.
yeah, it's a pretty cool community.
You get like 150, 160 people watching?
Yeah. Because they all got the same itch I got, right? They want to get out. So
So who you got coming up this Tuesday?
we got oh gosh, what's his name? Brain fart. I had a few too many beers today.
You want me to look? I saw
I got Cliff Jacobson. Cliff Jacobson from the U.S. He's like Kevin Callan, but of the United States, right? So he's going to be out. We're going to talk about map and compass skills.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then our very last show, which is next week, the following week, is just a reunion show. We're going to bring back a bunch of people from past episodes on this season.
What do you mean, very last show?
Last show of the season. I only do 37 episodes, and then I take the summer off.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because that's my time to get out there and start do some canoe tripping and stuff like that, right? So
I didn't know that. I haven't known you that long.
no. Stick around, you'll get to know me. Raise the sunshine.
So Dennis, when I came on your show last week,
Yeah.
and were you worried at all that I was going to say something really stupid?
I know you're. I'm getting to learn your sense of humor there, Russell. Yeah. I know there is a censorship button there, but you pushed the envelope, and that's all right. And talking about stinky feet's not a bad thing, I guess. You guys had to see it, yeah. This guy up here. Yeah.
Oh, that's fair.
Happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there, by the way.
Oh, yeah, happy Father's Day. I'm at that weird stage of life where kids are wishing me Happy Father's Day, and I still have a father to wish Happy Father's Day to.
Yeah.
You're a lucky man, Russell. You're a lucky man.
Well, sort of. I mean, my biological father died years ago, but I have a father-in-law who's a pretty cool guy. So,
Yep. Makes all the difference, eh? No. We got to celebrate my son-in-law it was his first Father's Day because he brought it, my grandson now, we get the grandson, and he was a pretty big deal for him, first Father's Day for him. So
Very cool. So I hope you pull them aside. This is how it works, son. Mother's Day, you have to take mom out. You have to treat her like a queen the whole day. Father's Day, you're on your own. Cook your own damn food.
yeah.
But at the same time, we do that because we get to eat what we want that way.
Yeah. I don't know. We had like 15 people here, and I'm a father, and I had to do all the cooking. I just did that on the smoker, right? You set it and forget it. So, yeah.
Dennis, you look really clear right now. What kind of internet connection do you have?
I don't know if I'm clear right now. That's kind of a weird thing. I've actually always got really, really, really bad internet connection here. Sometimes it drops right out. I had a show with Camper Christina at one time, and she was on the show more than I was. She actually held the fort for me. But yeah, we got a company called CarryTel, and it's run through Cogeco lines. And ever since we've moved into this house in 2000, we've had bad internet, and none of the companies will do anything about it. So
It's crystal clear on my end.
Is it?
You gonna go for Starlink when it comes out?
I don't know. Will Elon Musk let us have that? I'm actually in a town, I'm not out in the middle of nowhere.
Why not?
Yeah, you never know, right? But yeah, I don't know. Maybe one day the infrastructure around here will get changed up or something.
We're all going for it. So, Sean, are you getting Starlink?
Yeah, I think I will. I'll probably wait until later this fall, but I already got approved. So,
Oh, you already got approved.
yeah, so I sent my email in and put myself on the waiting list and got an email back from Starlink saying, okay, go ahead and we'll start setting everything up for you now. So it's almost available where I'm at.
What does that mean? Almost available.
So that means that the connections. So the way that it works is they've got the satellites up there, and they're over. I guess they're geosynchronous, so they're over certain sections. So that means that within the next 6 months, it will be 100% available here.
No, they're the opposite of geosynchronous, but I get what you mean.
Yeah.
So I would go for it now if I was you. How do you upload your videos now?
So I actually do all that off a hotspot on my cell phone.
Oh wow!
Isn't that expensive?
I've done that.
No, I have unlimited on my Verizon phone. So right now, when I'm sitting here chatting with you guys, it doesn't matter how many gigs I go through watching movies, streaming off my cell phone, or anything. 100% unlimited. But if I upload via hotspot, which is how I do my videos, I have 15 gigs that I'm allowed a month, and then if I want to add 5 gigs to that, it's an extra, like $20 or something for an extra 5 gigs. So generally speaking, I can get all my videos uploaded with that 15 gigs of hotspot. And my speeds, my download speeds are 35 to 40 megabits per second, and then uploads probably around 20 off the cell phone.
my
It's just incredible.
Are you uploading in 720p as well?
No, hell no. I upload in 1080.
Okay. All right. That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah.
Robin.
I mean, an average video for me, like this one I just uploaded was 3 gigs.
Huh. Yeah, if I put out a 47-minute video, it'd probably be 6 gigs the way I do mine. Robin.
Sean, is that the name of your channel, Sean in Alaska?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, okay.
So
Robin?
we have like hydro lines. We're really lagging right now, so I'm sorry if I'm interrupting somebody, but we have hydro lines that come through our property, and it literally blocks like all of the towers that are near us, and we also have no cell phone reception.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Well, what are you doing right now then?
This is on our satellite internet.
Really? Wow.
It's actually not bad right now. It's not bad.
Yeah, if it gets too windy or cloudy, like we're done. It's not gonna happen. So
It'll be interesting to see once you get Starlink how that works out.
Yeah.
I hope that the hydro doesn't actually affect it. Like it shouldn't, but I don't know much about it. So
Because it's a satellite connection, so it shouldn't make any difference.
yeah, that's what I'm thinking. So I'm hoping that it'll be better than what we have.
Well, we'll see.
What's that Starlink going to cost? Is it going to be fairly expensive, or
$129.
It's like $500 for me. They're saying $500 for the equipment and basically $100 a month.
Yeah, 130 for us Canadians a month.
yeah?
And I think 800 for the equipment, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, it's 800, isn't it?
Oh yeah, we got exchange rate, right?
The other day, I think it's 600 for the equipment and like 129 a month.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
Robin and Dave, you're gonna have to run around with that dish, find a good spot.
I'm hoping
Dave,
that I
like-
can stick on top of the roof.
Robin will say, "Don't move," and you'll be like stuck there.
Put your leg up. Put your leg up.
Of my childhood, where my dad would tell us to put the aluminum foil on the rabbit ears and say, "Okay, don't move, kid. Don't move."
Oh yeah. We weren't quite that bad. We had an antenna with the you swivel with the thing.
Yeah.
Except you only get one channel at a time. So my parents were watching news on the TV upstairs. I was sitting there downstairs going, "Fuck."
Yeah, no Starsky and Hutch for you, eh?
I hated news.
Nothing beats the only 4 channels that we had in England growing up.
Yeah.
I've watched shows in snow. It's just snow on the TV. I'm just sitting there listening. Trying to listen.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna beat you all right here, because the first color TV my dad ever had at our house was over the television screen. He bought a piece of glass that you put over there, that on the top was blue and on the bottom was green, and that was your color TV.
I remember those. It was a sheet that stuck out.
What?
Yeah.
So if you saw
our
the
age, yeah,
picture in
young.
the background and it had sky in it, the sky would be blue. If it had
Yeah.
grass in it, the grass would be green, but nothing else would be the right color.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. That was just yeah.
Yeah.
I was pretty young when that came out, so we're showing our age, Sean.
We definitely are.
I don't know what the hell that is. That reminds me of like party lines, phone line, or way back when they were in the theater. One guy would be playing the piano when the subtitles would be on the screen. That's kind of like some guy, painting the picture of the movie as it goes on.
Yeah.
So when we used to go to movies as a kid, and there were 2 movies, there would be an intermission. And if the movie was long, there would still be an intermission. They would stop the movie in the middle while they changed reels and do a 15-minute intermission so you can go to the snack bar and buy more food.
Yeah.
There's
Remember
Bettina.
when movie theaters had balconies?
Oh yeah, God, I love balconies because we'd sit up there and throw popcorn at the people below.
Yeah. Yeah.
Bettina, do you want to join us?
Hey, Bettina, how you doing?
Hiya, Bettina.
So I hate to cut it short, but we gotta head to bed. We got an early morning, so
What?
Yeah, I'm up at 5, so
sorry to be party poopers.
On a Monday?
Yeah. Yeah.
God, I try not to work at all, but
well, I wish I didn't have to.
all right, good night, guys. Good to see you again.
Nice to meet
Hey,
you guys.
good night.
Take care.
We're gonna
Thank
get
you,
together.
Dad.
Good to chat with you guys.
Get together one of these days, guys.
Yeah, we'll have to do this again sometime. All right, good night.
Bye.
Take care.
Yeah, I was pretty surprised to see you on tonight too, Russell. Jeez.
I do pop-up live streams from time to time. I don't usually do StreamYard pop-up live streams, but yeah, whatever.
It's pretty easy to work with, eh?
It is. It's pretty simple to do the thing.
Yeah, they make it simple. The only thing I don't like about StreamYard, like I pay for the service, but I got like the middle package, and you have to buy the high package to get the 1080p, right? Otherwise, the whole program is just at 720. So
Right.
But I'm thinking,
so-
if you're paying them money, you should be getting 1080, right? Like, come on.
So how are you getting the screen behind you, Dennis?
That's a printout.
Oh, okay. It's an actual hard. Okay, I thought it was like a pop-up screen, but no, it's actual printed on the wall. Okay.
You thought it was a green screen.
Yeah, I thought it was a green screen.
No, yeah, I own a print shop. I'm a graphic designer. I own a print shop, and I had some excess material kicking around, and I said, I got to print me a nice backdrop, and that's what I ended up with.
Darn, that worked good.
Molly, that was me knocking on the shelf.
There's nobody here.
Me at the door, right?
Hi, Laura Kimberly.
Knock, knock, knock.
Yeah. She's a smart dog, but she's dumb. Aren't you, Molly? Yeah.
Oh no, that's a dog thing. She's not dumb. That's a dog thing.
Yeah.
Knock knock.
What kind of dog is Molly? Because my last dog that I owned that was named Molly was an Australian Shepherd.
She's a Springer Spaniel.
Okay.
Yeah, little Springer. She's hanging out down here on the floor. Doo-doo-doo. She always got to be by my side.
Nice. Dogs are awesome. Dogs are awesome.
Yeah.
Are there
she's
really
my best
56
friend.
people watching right now? That seems like a lot.
How many?
What was that, Russell?
Are there really 56 people watching right now?
Oh. Well, hello
Wow.
to each and every one of you.
Well, Mark Campbell says I need a backdrop. Are you kidding? Are you seeing this place? Come on. Look at that disco ball.
You know, I agree, Mark. He needs like a giant disco ball behind him for a backdrop. That would be awesome.
Oh,
Yeah, I kind of have to have it for the show, right? But usually when I stream and I'm just on with other people, I usually point it this way so that I'm offset, right? But yeah,
why?
why? I don't know. Because sometimes I say things that might incriminate myself, and you know.
Do you think
So
Jess
basically, what he just said, Russell, basically was that he's on Booxefest tonight. So it really doesn't matter what he says because nothing will be incriminating.
That's fair. I'm going to see if Jess is still up.
City girl down for the weekend?
Not this weekend, but next weekend.
Yeah.
Hopefully, Oh, by the way, let's talk monitors. That was almost the subject of tonight's show. Was monitors. One of my monitors died.
Yeah, I'll show you my mom.
Yeah, that's probably a 720p TV, isn't it?
No, it's not. It's actually a 1080p TV. And that's when I do all my editing, I have to run my generator because that's how all my hard drives and everything run at once. So I edit everything while I'm looking at that monitor as opposed to looking at my laptop. because then I can see it all in full glory, and it's just a lot smoother.
Oh, that's fair.
Oh,
I
yeah.
think
I subscribe to your channel there, Sean. I'm gonna have to check out what you got there.
Awesome, thank you, Dennis.
There's a lot of Alaskan YouTubers. I've been coming across quite a bit of late.
yeah. If
Yeah,
you
more-
like to see a guy in a kilt all the time, then Sean's the guy.
Okay.
It's
That's
pretty
me.
greasy.
Oh, yeah. It's a
pretty
week in the
greasy.
life of living off grid.
I was trout fishing all day today in a kilt, as a matter of fact. Didn't catch any trout, but I went fishing. I didn't go catch it. So
Must really suck during black fly season, eh?
yeah, we don't have black flies here.
No? Okay.
Yeah, it's a beautiful thing. We just have mosquitoes like nobody's business.
And spruce trees.
Bald eagle.
And spruce.
Cool. How long have you been doing YouTube for, Sean?
It says my channel started like 3 or 4 years ago, but I really never did any videos. So probably the last year, maybe 14 months is when I've actually been pushing anything on YouTube at all.
Yeah.
But it all started because my daughters kept calling me and asking me for recipes. And I go, you guys were there the whole time I was cooking these meals. Why are you asking me now? I told you I was moving and you had to pay attention and take notes, and you didn't. So I said, I'm not telling you anymore. I'll just do a video. And so I started doing videos for them. So there's a prime rib video on there on how I used to make the Christmas prime rib and all that stuff. And then I said, well, they're obviously not going to pay attention to what their dad's doing, so I'll just go ahead and document everything I'm doing up here now, and then they can watch it later on. So now my grandkids watch me and everything. It's cool. It's very cool.
Yeah. That's why I did a lot of my my canoe tripping videos and stuff, just so that the family could see it. You know, my little grandson now he'll be able to watch these adventures. You know, down the road when he gets a little older. Maybe
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that, you know, and it's just so cool for them to be able to see that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
What the hell was above your head there? Is that anal lube? Yeah,
No.
I
Jesus,
I
Russell.
I talked recently about Sean, just embrace. I talked recently about I had a friend in university who he felt it was really important to leave a legacy.
I don't know if we're gonna like where this is going.
Dennis, it's about to get extremely awkward. But hey, folks, for the record,
Oh, that was the best switch ever. Best switch ever, Sean. No, I was going to say, I had a friend in university who felt it was really important to leave a legacy, whatever that would be. I mean, he had his feelings about what a legacy. Okay, hold on, we gotta watch Sean here.
Sean has an audience.
Pretty serious infestation there.
I don't know how I'm going to get rid of them.
Oh, we're going to. Is this the outhouse?
It's the
Okay, do your thing.
It's Provo Privy. Come on.
Do the thing. It's okay.
This is for anybody who actually says, "Hey, does he really live out there in the middle of the woods?"
Apparently.
That's where the cabin's going to be, right there.
Oh, you're building a cabin, eh?
Yeah. And that's what I lovingly refer to as the mobile man cave, too.
Yeah.
There's the backup power.
Oh, is that your Westinghouse 7500?
Yeah. And then up on the top right there is the single solar panel that basically powers all my electricity needs right now.
That's the Westinghouse 7500 that has the remote start, right?
Yes, it is. 7,595 with the remote start, but I'm having battery issues, so I'm gonna. It's like 3 years old, so I need to probably take a look at the battery and replace it. But I actually have the remote start right there.
What are we looking at?
That's the remote start.
Oh, the fob.
Yep, the fob.
God, he could have said that's where I hide the bodies, and I would have been, yep.
What do you think? I'm Bob Ross?
Maybe.
I mean, that's why Bob Ross painted all his scenes. That's where he hit all the bodies.
Every now and then somebody asks how many bodies I have hidden in my pond, and I'm like 6, but only 2 were mine.
The other 4 were here when I moved in.
Yeah, exactly. Those weren't me, man.
I thought I seen a hand kind of floating out of the water in one of your videos there.
I was just like, bad hand, bad. Get back down there, bad.
Jeez. Russell, David and Pam, are they the ones that were on screen here?
No, David and Pam are also close by here. Long time subscribers. No, it was Hollaby Homestead, Robin and Dave Hollaby.
Okay. And where are they located?
Not far from here.
Up your neck of the woods, I think.
I can't be any more specific without being specific.
Yeah, no.
You don't want to be
up your neck of the woods there.
Yeah. Let's see, who else would like to join us here? Laura Kimberly, have you got internet there? Do you want to join us? Oh, Bettina. Send me the link. I found my ear thingy. Oh my God, that was only 20 minutes. Bettina,
Trying to start doing some housework.
You got to get Bettina up on screen because she makes her mom's potato salad, who came from her grandma. So it's real German potato salad, and I want to hear about it.
Bettina, message my Raspberry Rock page on Facebook. Is that how we usually have we talked before, Bettina? Bettina, who are you? I don't know who she is. Oops. Why does that happen every single time?
How's your garden doing there, Russell? Are you getting plants? Are they starting to grow now or what?
Oh, yeah, shit's growing. I just, like yesterday, figured out how to pump water directly from the pond right to the garden. So
Nice.
huge thing for us.
So did you end up
your blue barrel anymore?
Exactly, yeah.
Nice.
Did you what kind of pump did you install? Like an RV pump? 12 volt?
No, it's a pump. It's a pump that came with a shower system that I bought.
Oh wow, cool.
I have a picture of the label here. I can tell you what the thing might be. Yeah, 12 volts, 11.6 liters per minute, 3 gallons per minute, 45 psi, 3.1 bar. Yeah.
Nice.
Seems to do it. I mean, the rise is like 5 or 6 meters, so 15, somewhere between 15 and 20 feet from the pond.
Cool.
Lord Kimberly.
Is it easier to push the water or pull the water?
Push, apparently.
Yeah.
People are saying put the pump as close as you can to the pond.
Okay.
So I've got a 25-foot hose, and then the pump, and then like 75 feet of hose. Laura Kimberly, message me on my Raspberry Rock Facebook page, and I'll give you the link. It's pretty easy after that, if you have a camera, and if you have a mic.
Yeah. Click the button.
Where's Bettina? Put the link on the screen. Yeah, I don't like doing that, Bettina, because just about anybody could join, and then we get like people like Sean. Oh, I don't know. I've had a couple of bad experiences doing that. You know, I get like people like Sean.
You know what? I've been pretty fortunate because the second half of my show, Russell, I always post the link for people to come up and ask questions of my guests, right? And touch wood. Yeah, well, touch wood. I never had anything except for last week at the end of the show, just as we were closing out, somebody decided to start spamming some casino bonus chips, or I don't know.
What, in chat or on screen?
In the chat. In the chat.
Yeah,
I remember when I was 12 years old. And that's I mean, my firm belief with people like that is that just they have no life whatsoever. It's like, come on, really? No.
My belief is they'd rather be hated than ignored.
True. Yeah, that's a good way to put it.
I should make you a moderator, Russell, and you can kick the riffraff out. Only problem is he'd probably get rid of all my.
Russell be kicking your number one viewer. No.
You know, I've told people in the past, you know, on other channels, don't make me a moderator because then I can't have any fun. But you know what? Screw that. I can have fun and be a moderator.
You can until it gets to be about 400 or 500 subscribers or 400 or 500 people in the chat. Then it's bad.
You just have. Oh well, we've only broke 400 like a couple of times.
I was on a live video last night. Well, not on it, but watching it, and there was like 3,000 people in that live chat, and I was like, "You've got to be! I can't. How could anybody follow what is going on in this chat right now? It's just." And they had like 4 moderators, and I'm going, "There's no way that these 4 moderators could pick up everything that's going on in this chat right now."
Yeah. You know what I do is I usually set mine for like 10. It depends on how many people I'm expecting or guesstimating it are gonna be attending the show. I'll set the timer like, you know, for 20 seconds or 30 seconds between comments to stop, just to slow it down a bit, because I like to read a bit of it myself, right?
But this was with a 30-second delay. Even with a 30-second delay, when you got 3,000 people or 2,500 people in the chat, you're like, I mean, everybody's saying hello. Oh. It doesn't matter. It's just going. I mean, the screen's going. You're all holy smokes.
Yeah. You know, you guys know who PewDiePie is. He's live streamed a couple of times. The guy's got over 100 million subscribers. He had like hundreds of thousands of people watching. There's no way a moderator can watch the chat.
No.
I think at that point you just put a bunch of swear words in your
filter,
settings,
your filter,
and just hope for the best.
Yeah.
Like even that guy, you know, Mark Rebier that I watch, you know, he does his live streams Sunday afternoons. And it's just like that. It's just constantly scrolling. He doesn't watch it. He can't. He's singing at the time, you know.
Could you imagine Sean James doing a live stream? There's no way he could ever keep up with anything going on there.
No. And people with channels that size, they don't even try. What they do is, if you donate money, I'll read your question and answer it.
So, what's his name? Nick Nyman. You know who he is? Or Niman?
Nick Niman? Yeah.
Yeah. So he does a live stream like every Saturday for 5 or 6 hours. It makes a ton of money. And I do not want to slight the guy at all, because I have actually picked up some ideas from him that have worked for me on my YouTube channel. But the only comments he reads are the super chats.
Of course.
Yeah.
At some point, that's kind of the reason why I switched to doing live streams on this channel, is because, you know, at some point I can't keep up with chat on the main channel. There's no way I can do it. And I don't want to be the guy who just reads donations. I want to be the guy who, you know, and anybody who's subscribed to this channel are the people who really enjoy the live streams, just really want to be there and have fun. And you know, whereas on the other channel, it could be anybody. It could be any of 40,000 people.
Mm-hmm.
So here's a question for both you and Dennis, Russell. So you post a video, or Dennis, in your case, if you're not doing videos but you're doing live chats, and people leave a comment, how much out of your way will you go to make sure that you answer their comment, or at least acknowledge that they commented on their videos?
You want to answer first, Russell?
Oh, go ahead, Dennis.
Yeah, my show, the format of my show is a little different, right? Like I bring on different personalities from the outdoor community on YouTube, and we do interviews, or we'll pick up a topic like, bear proofing your camp or something like that. And I have a really good regular following, much like Russell does, right? It's always like a lot of the same people in there. So they understand that being a one-man show, for the most part, that they'll post a question and I don't always get to it because I'm conducting an interview at the same time.
Right.
So a lot of the questions they're asking are already on my itinerary sheet that I'm going to ask the guest anyways. But if there is a question that's a really good question, not saying that they're not all good questions, but if there's something that's like, not on my itinerary or, has some real merit, I'll do everything I can to get it up there on screen. And I'll usually click the link and post it right on screen so that the person can see it, right?
But what about, I guess where I'm going with this is like a post-production thing, Dennis. So since most of what you do is live, if somebody watches your video after the fact, after you've already gone live, how much effort do you put into making sure that they get acknowledged, or that you answer their question after you've already been live and that stream is already done? And Russell, this would be more to you when you do your videos, and you get quite a few views on your videos every week. How much time do you actually spend on trying to make sure that your commenters and viewers get some kind of acknowledgement from you?
Was that two different questions?
No, it was one.
You're talking about live streams, or you're talking about regular videos?
Regular videos. So if you're a live stream and you leave that on your site for somebody to watch on the next day, they would obviously comment on it if they watched it after the fact. But if you're, in your case, Russell, when you post a video, same thing.
Well, when I post a video, I try to, I read every comment, and sometimes I try to reply to everyone, or at least everyone that makes sense.
Hey, everybody.
No, my comments on my videos and stuff, or even on the live streams, like the ones down in the comment section, I answer absolutely every single comment that somebody, whether it's a one-word answer or depends on the question, right? Or the comment, but I respond to every single one, at least with a, thanks for watching, appreciate it type of thing. So
right.
I make that effort.
And I used to do that.
Cheers.
Yeah, that's kind of with like where I'm at right now. But I imagine with Russell, and Dennis, I don't know how many subscribers you're at right now, but with Russell's subscriber count, if he gets 5,000 comments, so Sean James is a great example. So I'll comment on Sean James videos relentlessly because I enjoy his content. And if I get a reply once in every 20 videos, I feel pretty special. I'm like, holy smokes, he actually acknowledged but with my viewers on my channel, I will go out of my way. First thing I do when I wake up in the morning is check my YouTube analytics, make sure that any comment that's there, I've already acknowledged. If there's something new, I acknowledge it, give them a thumbs up, say thank you for the comment, try and answer whatever they have to get. But man, that's got to be difficult as you get bigger and bigger and bigger. It's got to get to a point where it's just impossible and you can't do it anymore.
It is, and I'll tell you what, like there's lots of, you get like 5 different types of people who comment. There's everything from the people who just comment on everything in your video. There's like 2 paragraphs of stuff, and I love when you do this, and hey, when you do that, have you tried this? And this was great when I love it doing that. And then you just want to say, I love all your comments. Thank you for commenting. And maybe you'll pick something out of the comment and say, when I did this, this is what happened. And then you get people who say, I love your videos. Thank you for posting. You're welcome. Thanks for commenting. And then you get people who are like, hey, you should do this when you do that. Love your videos. And you're like, okay, thank you for commenting. And then there isn't exactly 5 types of people, but you know what I'm saying, right? There's a range, and then you get down at the bottom of the people like, hey, do this next time. Or you get people who just like, hey, the bird thing, well, that didn't work. And I'm like, what bird thing? What the hell are you talking about? And then I
go back and watch my video.
And I might look back in the video and try and figure out what they're talking about, or I just ignore it. In fact, a lot of the time I just ignore it. When you get so many comments, you get hundreds of comments, you're probably going to ignore the ones that don't make sense.
Right.
But I didn't, in fact, I didn't reply to any comments on my last video, but like say 80%, I'm going to try and reply to, except Bettina.
Except Bettina. Hi, Bettina. How you doing?
I'm okay, Dennis. How are you?
Oh,
Hey,
living the
Sean.
dream.
Hi, Bettina. She's always getting a
Hello,
good response to
Russell.
me because she always comments and then she tells me about her mom and her grandma's potato salad. And that's all I care about. Potato salad.
Okay. So Bettina, what are your long range plans for your YouTube channel?
I don't know. Just to grow it, and I just like the sharing and the interacting and the community. That's what I like. So I mean, yeah, it would be great if I got a lot of subscribers, and I got better at doing this, and and maybe I could touch people in a different way. Help people out, that kind of thing, with what I know and share what I know. But I don't know. I'm just sort of having fun.
Bettina, what do you do? Do you have a job?
I am a PSW, but I just do some private work right now. I used to be in property management, and stay-at-home mom, worked in a bar, did all kinds of
penis
stuff.
service industry? No, penis service worker.
No, I haven't been in the penis service industry in a long time. I've been on holiday from that for a while.
Okay, I had to take it there.
Not because I play for the other team, just on holiday. haven't found a good one in a while.
I should say right now, Bettina, you look an awful lot like my second ex-wife.
Your second ex-wife.
How
Yeah.
about your third ex-wife?
How many
Ah.
ex-wives, Sean?
I've only been married once.
Oh, okay.
So
you beat me to it.
I've been married once too.
Yeah, Sean.
Didn't work out.
She's pretty.
I'll be right back.
mean,
You guys can look at the Papa Murphy's.
He had a girlfriend, so it didn't work out. After
Oh, yeah,
how
that's-
do you feel about moving to Alaska?
How do I what?
How do you
She
feel
lives in
about moving
Canada
to
already.
I don't know why.
Alaska? Well, because he's looking for a second ex-wife.
A second
Yeah,
ex-wife.
This
A
is harder
third
than it looks.
ex-wife. Oh, a second, but a third.
He's only been married once.
I don't like the ex business. Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's a bit.
I'm just looking
pessimistic to
for
put it
one
that
good
way.
one.
He had a play on words there, Bettina. He said
Yeah, I know.
You look
I
a lot
know.
like a second ex-wife. But he's
A
only
second,
been married
I know.
once.
It's a very pessimistic way to put it, but maybe.
Maybe he married the same woman twice. People do that.
Yeah.
They marry their
Making the
first
same
wife.
mistake twice. Yeah.
Yeah.
But you're gonna be single forever with an attitude like that.
With what attitude? The I don't want to sleep around attitude? Don't have to be
Anyway,
a hoe
let's
to be.
we can probably move on.
You started that one.
Yeah, absolutely. I did. Yep.
Absolutely.
was
Russell
all-
started that, or did Sean start that?
That was.
No, Russell started it. Russell's good at it.
I'll totally take the blame, but yeah,
It's
it
okay.
was Sean who. Yeah.
I don't
Anyway.
mind. I don't mind
I think-
yakking about
okay,
it.
so let me boil it down to Bettina. You're a pretty woman,
Aw, thank you.
but that wasn't me. I mean, that is me. I think you're pretty, but I think Sean. That's what Sean was saying.
Yeah, I was teasing.
Oh. I think it did sail kind of right over. I think that sailed. Yeah.
What are we cooking, Sean?
So here's the most incredible thing about living off grid is when you can actually make ice. That's awesome.
Did you save those from your last snowfall?
Yeah, I just shoveled a bunch of it in the freezer there and hoped it would last.
Oh, I thought you just went outside and you chipped it up from outside somewhere.
I did go outside, but I wasn't chipping ice. That wasn't about ice.
I'm kidding.
2 steps out the door. He's like, "Damn ice."
Yeah.
I learned many years ago that you never actually buy a beer; you just rent it.
Yes, this is true. I rented 6 of them today before 6 o'clock.
Oh,
I'm actually drinking today. I'm actually drinking alcohol.
nice. What do you got, Fatina? What are you drinking? Let's hear it.
I was craving wine. I just have a simple a Portuguese passion. It's called Passion. It's just a simple Portuguese wine.
Oh, is
nice.
It's cheap, but it's a nice wine for just casual drinking.
Is it port?
No, it's a red. It's hold on, I got to put the second
Is
eyes
it
on.
Merlot?
No, it's just a Passion is just a mix. I did buy a Beaujolais the other day and a Cab Sauvignon too, but this is just I think it's just a mix, and it's just a nice, easy drinking red. If I could read in the dark, that would be good, but seems my eyes are getting old. It's just a blend, though, I think. But the Portuguese, there's also a different Passion from another country, but it's the Portuguese that's good. I like my red wine.
Yeah, I'm a huge fan of Zinfandel. Yeah, I'm a huge fan of Zinfandel. I love it. Red wine is the only wine I drink.
I do drink whites, but I like drier wines. I'm not into the really sweet stuff. I like a Pinot, usually, or a Sauvignon Blanc.
I like a Petite Syrah, a Zinfandel.
Oh, a Syrah. Syrahs are nice.
Yeah.
Dennis, what are you drinking? Leaving you out here.
I am rehydrating right now.
It's okay.
Otherwise, I'm gonna wake up with a headache and a hangover.
I have that too. I love water.
Yeah, that's one thing I don't. I drink coffee and beer usually, right? And not enough water.
Oh, I love my coffee too.
Yeah.
And I like beer, but I drink a lot of water.
I really had to cut back on my coffee intake, and you know what I noticed is I actually sleep a lot better now, because I used to drink maybe 7, 8, 9, 10 cups of coffee a day.
Oh yeah,
wow!
Like all through the day, right? Like, at work, there's nothing for me to go to the Keurig machine and hit the button to make a coffee and pound that back, and then I go to reach for my cup, it's empty, and just go make another one, right? So.
Oh, I drink. I'll easily drink 3 or 4 in the morning. I mean mugs, right? The when you're measuring it, it says for cups, but it's mugs.
Yeah.
So
12-ounce mug or something. Yeah.
Well, not that big. Well, I don't know. Just a normal mug. But I do love my coffee.
For me, I drink I brew a pot of coffee in the morning, and I would drink that whole pot and brew another one. I have a couple more cups, come home in the afternoon, and drink that stuff cold when I got home. But now it's down to pretty much, a cup and a half to 2 cups a day, and that's it. Because I was bouncing off the walls. It was, it was crazy. And it's not a sleep issue with me, because I could sleep 12 hours, and I could drink a cup of coffee and take a nap. It doesn't affect me at all. But it was everything else. So when I was awake, I was just so jittery. I got to cut back.
Yeah, that's too much. Whoa, lost my ear thing. I do love coffee, though. Good coffee.
Oh, yeah. A good dark roast, I'm there.
Yeah. Yeah, I grind my own instead of, just once a week or whatever. But,
that's on my Christmas list for my kids right now, is to buy Dad a hand grinder, so that I could actually buy beans and grind my own. I got him to buy me the French press. I know, but I'm not buying my own. The kids have to have a present to buy for me. That's on the list.
I had a French press, and I was trying to take the glass out of the plastic holder thing, and I put my thumb right through it. That was a year ago.
Wow.
My thumb open. Yeah. And then I got another French press, and that lasted about a year, and I went to go and clean it, and instead of being stuck to the plastic holder, the thing fell off and broke in the sink. So now I'm doing the pour over on the stove with an old carafe from a coffee machine. I find the machines break so fast nowadays. They used to last like 10, 20 years, and now 3-4 years, and they don't work anymore.
Because we live in a disposable society nowadays, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Use it, toss it, right? Or put it on Marketplace.
Yeah, well, at least that's reusing it. But do I hate things getting thrown out like that.
Yeah, like that's a good call there, Mark.
Yeah, Mark.
I talked
I'm usually
earlier
just
about
drinking water or club soda when Russell's live. I have to pretend toast. Or
What?
maybe I
Why?
take a shot of tequila. When Alicia's around, I'll take a shot.
Why do
Hear
you have
that,
to?
Russell? You're gonna have
What?
to block her now. Now that you know the truth.
I know, right? Like, what the hell?
Dude, I do drink. I just don't
I
drink a
know.
lot.
Yeah.
That's my new word
I
too,
get-
dude.
Yeah, I can't do tequila because I become completely invincible and there's no kryptonite. So Sean no longer does tequila because I do stuff like jump trucks over rivers and crap. It's not good. So
Oh my.
Sean does
Oh
not
no.
drink tequila. I become the strongest man in the room and the best dancer at the same time. It's not
I
good.
love tequila. I love Jaeger.
Invincible.
I don't
too
drink,
am a
but I
tequila
do
lover.
like Jaeger. I like tequila. I love gin. I like Zambuca. I'm German. I can drink. I just don't drink a lot.
There's
I
no
can
way
drink.
you're the
I
best
could.
dancer in the room if I'm in the room.
Yeah, and
Oh, well,
me, except
we should just have a
since my
drink
knees.
dance.
God, I love
Yeah,
to
you know what?
dance.
I got a buddy. He's German as well, and what is it with Germans in this Jägermeister? That I
It's
can't
good.
drink that stuff. It's like drinking Ricola.
Oh, I love Ricola.
You know, Jägermeister is nothing more than American Vicks 44 in a bottle.
Yeah.
Did
And
his audio
so-
just go funny?
Yeah, the first time I ever had it, somebody pulled it out of the freezer and I took a shot and I went, and I go, shouldn't this be on a tablespoon? What is this?
Yeah, right?
Did his
good.
audio just go weird?
Yeah, it's done that to him a couple times there.
But what was new to me was when I was working in a bar and people were doing the Jaeger shots, the Jägermeister shots. That that drink thing, that what is that called? That wake up drink?
The
Yeah. Something Bull, yeah, Red Bull.
Jaeger
Oh, Red Bull.
Jaeger bombs, that's it.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
I don't know, I thought that was kind of weird. I just like Jaeger on its own.
The only
I
way
do
can
love
drink
te- I
that
bought
stuff
new
is if
tequila.
it's been in a freezer and it's ice cold.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
that would be good.
Yeah.
I am Irish, Sicilian, German, and French.
Wow,
So
that's a mashup.
basically, I drink. I love to drink. I get really angry, but then I love everybody. So it's a good night.
It is. I have a little bit of Italian in my dad's side of the background. I don't know much about it, but
Yeah, but I'm
Apparently.
not Italian. I'm Sicilian. There's a difference.
oh yes, that's like the Greeks and the Macedonians. Don't
Yep.
call a Macedonian Greek. Well, I'm first generation Canadian because my parents were both immigrants.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so my first language is German because that's
I'm
what
second
they
generation
spoke.
American. Yeah, I'm second
Yeah.
generation American because my grandfather was the first person born in this country.
Very nice.
So, well, I guess that makes me third. I'm sorry, third. Yeah.
Third, yeah, you're third.
Grandfather was born, my dad, and then me. So,
So I almost became an American once upon a time. When I was a kid, my parents bought land in Arizona, and we actually went so far as to, we actually had our social security cards already. And then my parents decided not to go because my sister didn't want to go. My sister was married at the time, and they decided not to go. So I was that close to being an American.
Hmm.
We would have been in Lake Havasu, Arizona, in the
okay.
desert. It's quite
That's
a
actually Lake
change
Havasu. Beautiful.
It is beautiful, but that's quite different from Ontario, Southern Ontario, Canada.
I'm pretty sure the temperature there today was about 118 degrees Fahrenheit.
But as they say, it's a dry heat, and it is. It's
It doesn't matter at 118
it's
degrees.
hot. I know.
So
But
when
I
it's
have
63
visited. It's
below
beautiful.
zero, yeah, when it's 63 below zero in Fairbanks,
it's a dry
cold. But it's still too freaking cold.
Too freaking cold. Yeah, I know. I can imagine. I like winter though.
Bettina, are you a Ontario girl?
Yeah, Durham region.
Okay.
Are you in Ontario?
Yeah, I'm in Niagara.
Okay, I'm in How many people are on here? I'm in Oshawa.
Okay.
She's in the schwa.
In the schwa, the dirty schwa.
Yeah.
Yep, that's
She's
where I
the
am.
dirty part of the schwa.
No, I am not. I was
Oh,
a country
sorry.
girl.
You didn't want people to know that part.
Russell.
I'm sorry.
The schwa. I hate being a city girl. I grew up in the country. I don't want to be here anymore, but I have to be right now.
Why?
Because my house needs a few more renovations, and because my mom is older and I need to stay around. Oh, was it something I said, Sean? And my kid doesn't want to move. He's in grade 11, my last kid. So,
Fair enough. 2 more
yeah, it
years.
sucks.
He's playing I don't want to leave my friends card.
Oh, yeah. Yep. Oh,
Hey, welcome back, Sean.
I feel
Thank
like
you.
we're
Actually,
playing
I'm going to talk the Hollywood Square.
yeah, or the Brady Bunch. There's a story about a man
Of a
named
lovely
Brady.
lady.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, that's it. So I'm gonna blast out of here anyway, though, because it's like 5 minutes to 8 here, and I have to get up at 2:15 in the morning to go to work. But
Oh boy,
It's an early day.
I would try not
that's
to work.
early, and it's still really bright there. Or is that just a play on the?
no, it basically it does not get dark at this time of the year at all. It kind of at around 1 a.m. It's kind of dark outside, but at midnight you could still drive. I mean, when I go to work in the morning at 2:30, 3 o'clock in the morning, I don't even have my headlights on. It's still so bright.
Jeez.
Hmm.
Wow.
It's
That's
like
odd.
almost. Is it the longest day of the year now, or we just?
What day is today?
21st. The 20. Tomorrow. Tonight.
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow's the solstice. It's the
The
longest day of the year
solstice.
tomorrow.
You know
Yeah.
what? I don't like the solstice
Yeah,
because
21st. Yeah.
I
It's
find the
depressing.
solstice is depressing because
Yeah.
it's like the longest day and then it's going downhill. I
Right.
like the winter solstice
Because then it's all going up.
yeah, it's just so hopeful.
Yeah.
And it's just like,
Yep.
oh, I hate
have
when the
to tell-
summer wears on and then it's like August and it's already getting dark and you're like, oh shit, it's going to be done.
But from my point of view, August is beautiful because then I can sit out by the campfire and it's actually dark.
Yeah.
Compared to now, if I sit out by the campfire, it's like, what is it, 9 o'clock in the morning? What the hell am I doing here?
Yeah.
Dark
It
in
must
August.
be weird.
Yeah, for
It
us,
must
we get, no, it's not darkness, total darkness, but 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock at night, you're starting to get dark.
Yeah. That's strange.
You're fucked up.
Yeah, completely. But apparently I was born that way from what my mom says, so.
Too funny. So
Bettina,
you're-
good chatting with you. Russell, thank you
Me
very much
too.
for having me on. Dennis, pleasure meeting you. Thank you guys
too,
very
Sean.
much.
I'll be checking out some of your content. Yeah.
Thank you very
Sean,
much. And everybody,
I look forward to seeing what's up the kilt.
Oh Lord.
We know it ain't black flies.
What's under there?
Oh, Russell. Yeah, isn't that a little bit like? Don't the bugs get up under the?
no, that was an actual concern, and I'll say this as my way out the door. So when I started wearing the kilt full time, that was a concern. I thought, man, the mosquitoes are going to tear me up, but it hasn't been a problem at all because they actually don't get past my freaking ankles, and they just bite them all day long.
That's funny.
That's a good thing.
It is.
Could be rather uncomfortable otherwise.
It could be.
Never
All
had
right,
that
guys.
problem.
Thank you very much. Thanks for having me. Everybody in the chat,
All right,
thank you
Sean.
guys for joining.
Good,
Night.
John.
Good night, guys.
You're a
Night.
wonderful human being.
You as well,
Yes.
Russell. You're a model human being.
You shocked him. He's speechless. You're a model human being.
That's all I heard.
You're a model of a human being.
No, I just heard I'm a model.
Are you going to start voguing for us? So Niagara, I guess it's kind of hard, but are you in the general Niagara area or?
I'm right. You drop a pin in the middle of the Niagara region, and I'm
falls?
there. Yeah. Well, I'm
Okay.
down by Walland.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I don't really know where that is, but that's okay.
Well, there's St. Catharines, Niagara Falls, Port Colborne, Fort Erie. Yeah, we're like right.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, right on the Walland Canal, pretty much.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Okay. I don't know what I was thinking.
Yeah.
All right.
And were you born down there? Like, is that where you grew up, Dennis?
Yeah, pretty much. I've
Yeah.
lived in the Niagara region all my life. So
Night, David.
it's
Yeah. Yeah. And I grew up just east of the Schwa too. So
okay.
I've lived basically around here. I lived in a town called Uxbridge for about 8 years,
Yeah.
but that's only 25 minutes away, or well, maybe 35. So yeah, I'm getting the itch to get on out of here and see something and live somewhere else before I'm
Where
dead.
are you gonna go?
Your direction or the East Coast is what I hope, but I'm getting so old. It's kind of, you know.
It's so old.
Sean
Tina.
is a good-looking guy. You know, if you're looking for, companionship and off-grid.
I'm just looking to have a farm. That's what I want.
Yeah.
I'm sure he'll have a farm.
Is this the
God,
dating
what
game?
is this?
I
Who is
keep
this
saying I'd
somebody
like to
here?
move up north, But first off, my wife says, no, we have a grandchild and I'm not going anywhere. And I said, okay, I can live with that, right? But you know what? The only thing I hate about living where I am is the things that I'd like to do, right? All my outdoorsy stuff. If I want to hit the remote spots, I got to drive 7, 8, 9 hours north, right? So
And your son or daughter, they don't want to relocate maybe one day?
no, I've got 2 daughters, 29 and a 24-year-old or 25-year-old, and new grandson. He's about 7.5 months old. So
yeah.
no, they're all established. My daughters are both nurses. Son-in-law's got a good job with the Board of Education down here, and it'd be kind of hard for them to just uproot, and take off north. For me, right? Like it's like I'll make the sacrifice. And I'll just do my travels when I need to. So
No, it is hard.
Yeah.
I'm still I'm debating whether to go to nursing school at 52, but I don't know.
But both
But
my
it's
daughters,
hard.
when they were taking their nursing courses there, they had some mature students in there.
Yeah.
There's nothing. Never too late to improve on yourself, right? So
No, and
Yeah,
it's just
Bettina, when the zombie apocalypse happens, I'm more willing to take you in if you're a nurse.
I'm already a PSW. I can nurse anyway. I'm medical is something
No,
I'm
I stand by what I
pretty
said.
comfortable with.
I stand by what I said.
yeah, my youngest daughter, when she was taking nursing, she was a PSW.
Mhm.
Because you have the qualifications after a certain point in a nursing course, and I think it was only another year or so that before she became an RPN.
She was lucky. Then she went to a school that did a bridging program. They don't all do that. Durham here doesn't do the bridging.
Oh no!
So no, which is
She went to
it's a
Niagara
shame.
College, so.
Yeah. Because basically the PSW is what the years ago, like when we were young, there were RNAs, right? Registered nursing assistants.
Yeah.
And now they don't exist. It's a PSW.
Right.
So, but anyway, yeah, the RPN I think it's a 2.5 year course. So I don't know.
My
I'll
daughter
think about
actually
it.
hated doing the what you're doing there, because she said a lot of lifting, and she got tired of cleaning other people's SHIT, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, luckily I don't have to do a lot of that. I took my course. I was 39, actually, and it was. I took a part-time course, and my boys were 4 and 5.5, and while I was doing that, trying to improve on myself to better my family, my husband found himself a girlfriend. So I did the course, and my marriage actually fell apart that year. So I actually started working in a bar for 5 years, and then I got a really bad concussion. I had to stop, and so I've done PSW, but more private sort of stuff, and right now I do a lot. My mom is 87, and my aunt is 80, and so I help, like I take care of some of their needs. My mom just had a major medical crisis, so she's living with my sister right now. So we'll be selling her property, I think.
Huh.
So, which is a
How's your
shame.
mom?
That's 2 acres. She's doing great. I mean, thank you for asking. She's doing great, but I don't think
Good.
she'll be able to go live alone anymore.
Oh.
So, and it's a shame. I had wanted to, she lives where I grew up. We had 2 acres there. But I can't really farm that because it's a residential freaking hamlet now, and you can't have animals technically. So, and it's worth a lot of money. So I guess we should just sell it. And so,
Well,
but
you're
yeah.
selling at a good time, right? If you have to put her into a home or assisted
Oh,
living
she
or
won't
something,
go to a
at
home.
least no.
No, we won't do that. We did that with my dad. He had COPD, and they killed him. They were negligent, and they killed him.
No shit.
And yeah, just shy of 6 months, and yeah, so not a good scene.
No.
So no, my sister has a big house and enough room for my mom to have sort of her, some comfortable space to herself, and she's not alone. Because I'll tell you what, the call I got on the 28th of May from my mother in the morning, just screaming my name and then silence, was something. It was horrible, horrible. Yeah. And I don't even know. I don't know how I got out of my pajamas and into my clothes and into my car and drove that. I think it's 17 kilometers. I was there so fast and found her on the floor. So yeah, don't ever want to deal with that again.
That's scary as hell. Yeah.
Oh, it was awful. It was just awful. We don't know if she had another stroke, or if she had vertigo, and so we don't know if that alone was the big factor, or if she's had a few small strokes before, and she's got a pacemaker, and she's in congestive heart failure actually. So, but she's an amazing woman, and she's doing well. So
that's how we lost my mother-in-law. It was congestive heart failure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it sucks to get older, man. It sucks.
Yeah.
And to start losing, when I lost my dad, and I thought, and I spent his last hours with him, and then even afterwards took care of his after needs too, and it was just strange. It was strange pronouncing your own father dead, and it was strange. It was like I felt like I had just become a member of a club that I really had no interest in being a part of, like you only got one parent left club. You're getting old and they're dying on you. And it's hard. It's hard. Even when you know it's coming, it's hard. Like I'm not, it's just a tough pill. But for him, it was a blessing. He's free. So
COPD is a horrible thing. My father suffers from that too. So it's the
how
poor
is
guy
he doing?
can't walk to the end of his driveway without huffing and puffing. And
is he on oxygen?
He refuses to use it, right? But it's gonna be a matter of time before he does, because, like I say, he can't exert any level of physical fitness at all. Like I say, he walked to the end of the driveway, and he's got to stop, and he's like just grasping for air, right? So he used to come on a lot of canoe trips with me and stuff, and that was one of the things that actually put a halt to his canoe tripping or backcountry adventures with me, is because his health issues. I told him, I said, Dad, I would love to take you out, but in all honesty, I can't get you out if something happens, right? So
yeah,
we resorted
COPD is terrible.
Oh, it is. Yeah. When you see somebody basically suffocating, right?
Yeah. So he can enjoy the adventures through your videos now.
Yeah.
At least.
Like
Like,
lives
through your-
vicariously
For
through
your
my
what you
YouTube.
do and what you share and
Yeah.
yes.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, people don't realize, COPD, they think, oh, you got lung disease, but your heart beats and it needs oxygenated blood to beat. And every single cell in your body, cellular process requires oxygen. So, I mean, you can imagine if there's just not enough of it, it's not just your lungs, it's like every single part of your body. And
Yep.
it's a horrible thing.
Yep.
So anyway, I'm going to refill my glass before we scare everybody off the channel
Yeah.
here.
I hope your numbers didn't drop really bad here, Russell.
I was gonna say, fuck you guys, man. Jesus. Let's all just wallow in self.
It's real life. Nobody's wallowing. We're sharing, it's real life. It's just the shit that is.
No,
Real.
that's
to know each other.
That's wallowing. Yeah. No. Honestly, though, I talked to Bettina. Go make your drink. 'Cause you're fine.
I got it. I brought the bottle right here with me. I'm making up for all the times I don't drink.
Shit, Bettina, you are fucking amazing tonight.
Dynamo.
I sense somebody's getting naked shortly.
No.
It's Junebug.
Well, Junebug might be getting naked.
Anyway, I talked to my mom earlier tonight. So my mom is 84, and every time I talk to her, she'll tell the same stories. Tonight she's told this. She asked me the same thing twice. She's 84, but she's telling me that she's got her funeral planned out. There's gonna be no viewing, no wake, no nothing, cremated. Nothing's gonna happen. She knows where she wants the ashes poured. What was the other thing? Anyway, very simple. And she's paid for the whole thing already. And I'm like, cool, that's great, Mom. But my sisters on that side of the family, I got three sisters and I got three sisters from my mom's side of the family. I got three sisters and a brother from my dad's side of the family. Really weird relationship. But anyway, so my sisters are all like, oh, no, you can't do that. No. I'm like, yeah, no, that's cool. I get it. I totally get it. She doesn't want to have... Oh, there's Laura.
Finally.
Anyway, hi, Laura. And she's paid for the whole thing already. I'm like, cool. That's great, Mom. Oh, my sisters... Laura, you gotta stop the YouTube video. You gotta stop the
That's
YouTube
why I
video,
heard
Laura.
that.
And no, I got three sisters from my mom's side of the family. I'm seeing a lot of toilet paper.
Toilet paper. That's where it all went.
Laura's got it all. But anyway, Laura, pause the YouTube video. No, you can't do that.
Laura's been taken by the body snatchers.
She doesn't want to have... Oh, there's Laura.
She's being cocooned in the toilet paper.
Anyway, cheers to my mom too.
Let me get my earplugs on.
Cheers to your mom. That's right.
Let me get my
Laura, you
earplugs.
gotta stop the YouTube. There you go. You gotta stop the
Oh, okay. Let me stop the YouTube video. Oh, I tell you, I'm so stupid.
Toilet paper.
I am so stupid.
There you go.
Yeah, there we go. My goodness. I am stupid.
No, you nuts.
I'm 65 years old.
We all go through the same thing when we're live streaming. This is probably your first time, right?
It's my first time. I'm 65 and
Bettina.
Or 64, actually. Don't make myself any older. But I can't wait to get Medicaid, Medicare. I can tell you that.
So, Laura, so how do you feel? This is your first time.
This is my first time. I spent the last, 45 minutes to an hour trying to figure out how the hell to get on. I can't get on Facebook on this new computer I've got. I don't remember the damn password. And I write everything down, the passwords in this little book, so I can know what I got to do.
Oh, sure.
Where do you keep that, Laura?
Yeah, show us each page of the book, Laura.
Facebook's not in there. I can't believe
what
it.
you're doing wrong.
What?
What happened?
What's that? Well,
did you do
I
that
got it
to
on my
me?
phone.
No, Bettina,
my
sorry,
phone.
you just dropped.
I got Facebook on my
Yeah,
phone. got
and I wasn't
Facebook on my-
touching anything.
Yeah, I know it does that shit. But I tell you, my husband and I, we bought our property 22 years ago. I mean, cheap. We bought like 15 acres, and we're on a river. We have 1,800 square feet of waterfront property. And then we just added another 6 acres on the, the east side of us, which is, only because the original owner wanted to sell us those acres years ago and we didn't want it. But anyway, let me tell you a cute story. My husband goes up and down the highway every day because we're on a main highway. And 5 little otters. 5 otters. They're so cute. They're trying to get across the highway, because they don't walk straight. They kind of hop, And 3 of them got over there, and the other 2 decided they weren't going. And then my husband Greg goes, well, I think maybe you got to get back with your clan, the family. So the other 3 went back across the highway. My husband's standing on the highway, slowing traffic down to get these 5 otters back together again. And then he walked them down to the river. He just, kind of, because they see great in the water. They can't see very well outside. But they're so cute. I'll tell you what. And then
Otters are cute. Otters are cute. Yeah.
They are adorable.
They are.
They are. And then we picked about 100 apples. We have a huge orchard, all kinds of fruit. Don't ask me what all of them are. And my husband brings in this 5-gallon bucket of apples, and I'm peeling them all day long. And one of those core things that you go to cut through the apple, the day before the otters came, I was sitting there like this, trying to slam these apples cores and get the apples out. My husband comes in, I said, damn, Greg, I feel like a damn otter. You know how you're and he just laughed, and I said, well, we got it all done. But I said, I
That's
felt
so
like
cute.
a damn otter, boom, boom, boom.
Yeah,
And,
they usually have a rock in one hand, and then they're
Yeah,
trying
they do. They have a tool, a rock. But I had
Yeah.
my tool, and I couldn't push down hard enough because getting older. So I'm going slam, slam, slam all day long. I felt like a damn otter when I was over with it. That's part of
funny.
living out in the middle of nowhere.
So, Laura, where are you?
We are, let's say, I'm in the Panhandle of Florida,
Oh, okay.
and Panama City, as a crow flies, right? We're like 25 miles. So that's the nearest major town to us.
Okay.
Is 25 miles. The next nearest town north of us is called Blountstown. Blountstown. And it sits right on the river of Apalachicola. And you guys all know the Apalachicola River. And that's 18 miles from us. And then south of us is going to, get this word, Weewahitchika.
Weewahitchika. I like that.
It's an Indian name, so we just call it
like
Weewa. But it's 8 miles south of us. So if you want to go get something to drink or eat, you go 8 miles south or 18 miles north. One way or the other. Like I said, we're in the middle of nowhere. Russell's seen the videos I posted. We're in the middle of nowhere.
That's
we're just
nice,
absolutely.
though.
It is.
With a huge deck.
With the what?
With a huge deck.
Oh yeah.
deck.
Oh, we got it finished.
I said
We
deck.
got the deck finished. It's huge. It's 8 foot wide, all the way around our upper level of our cabin. And my husband designed the home. And I, you know what, honey? You worked 45 years for Caterpillar. If you want to build this kind of home, it's go for it. Who am I to say,
Nice.
right? He earned
Yeah.
it, right? And he got the deck done. God bless him. He's like Sean James every doggone day. That man
Yeah,
gets
I'd
out
like
there
me
and
some
works.
Sean James.
He does. He gets out there just like Sean James and works his butt off. But I had vertigo, and Russell knew this. I told Russell a couple of weeks ago I had vertigo really bad.
Oh, I'm
And
sorry.
I went to, well, no, it's okay. I went to a chiropractor, kind of find out all these noises I was hearing under my upper neck were causing my vertigo. So he showed me how to do it, the Epstein syndrome. I don't have that. I don't have vertigo. Yay!
Good.
But now I've lost my balance for so long. They're recommending I go to a balance specialist to get my balance back, which is fine. I wanted to do that. I'm good. We're good. But at least I don't get up like I'm on a merry-go-round every day.
Yeah, my
Finally.
mom just had some vertigo
Oh,
issues.
girl, it is so bad. It makes you sick. It makes you nauseous. It makes you confused. They don't know what causes
So, and
it.
did they check your inner ear and check you
Yes.
for something like Meniere's and stuff like that?
Yes, but that's where a specialist in balance will
Yep.
do all of that.
Yeah.
And if I have to have surgery to have an implant in my ear to help with the balance, I'm good with it. I'm so be it. Modern technology, even though I
Yep.
can't handle half of it. Russell had to go, Lord, click this link.
I
help
know.
me get on.
He made me go through a private message, and then
Yeah.
so when I just got booted, I saw that he put the link out for you, and I jumped back on the link he put out for you.
Right. And thank you, Sean. Thank you, Russell. And Sean, I really like your attitude. As far as chickens go, I'm going to tell you something.
Sean.
Be forewarned. Those big cats can smell chickens. They love chickens.
They do.
And so do the hawks. We had a hawk out here one day. So aggressive. Beautiful animal. And he had the wingspan like an owl, like a 3-foot wingspan. And unfortunately, my husband learned how to run him off and say, this is my territory. He's learned the calls and the noises. But this one, he just was not leaving. He'd already gotten 3 of our chickens. He said, hell no. This is my food pantry. And unfortunately, and my husband and I hate to kill any animal unless we're going to consume it for life. That is our rule. And he had to go out and kill that poor thing. That son of a bitch was huge.
Is that even legal?
Oh, yeah. In Florida it is, yeah.
Is
yeah.
it? Oh, yeah. I don't think you can do that here. I don't think you
No,
can take
I don't know where you are. Where are you?
Ontario.
Where
I'm not
No,
far
you
from
can't.
Russell.
You can't do that up there. But
No.
down here in Florida, if you've got wild animals that are trying to consume product, let me say, that you're raising for eggs, chicken, or whatever, or cows, or whatever, you have the right to kill them. But
Well,
here's
and
the rule
farmers-
about bears.
Yeah.
Here's the rule about bears. Here's the rule. Number 1 rule about bears. We had a grizzly bear show up on our camera, and that was it. I said, I'm out of here. I'm packing my bags. I'm gone. I'm going north. I'm not going to live here anymore. Because they could slice an RV up. Because, Dennis, you live in an RV, right?
No, I don't.
No,
Sean
that's
did.
Sean.
Yeah.
Or Sean did. We have an RV. I was petrified. And Greg goes, honey, calm down. Calm down. No. They did those damn claws and cut us open like a tuna can, And they did a bear
Necessities.
killing with tags, right?
Bare necessities.
Now, we live in Calhoun. We live in Calhoun County, Florida. And not kidding you, People paid hundreds of dollars for these tags. And the tag, the hunting started at 6 a.m. that morning. And I'm not kidding you. By noon, they had over 450 bears
Oh God.
tagged and killed.
Oh.
And I couldn't believe guy. His head was like huge. And I said, oh my God, they didn't get him. We did our research about bears. You know, bears
You're
only
breaking up, Laura.
a 60-mile radius, right? Do
Breaking
what?
up, Laura.
You're
Oh, I'm sorry.
cutting out.
The bears only have.
Hey, Russell, I got to
60 mile
duck out,
radius.
buddy.
I'm breaking up.
Yeah. I think he's on a beer run.
Yeah.
But
yeah, another
anyway,
beer run. He's on a mission
he's on a
tonight.
beer run.
He's on a beer run.
Yeah. Well, Dennis, I'm going to sign up. I'm going to sign up to your channel,
Well, thanks, Laura. Appreciate that.
Dennis. Yeah, and you air every Tuesday night.
Every Tuesday night at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard. So, yeah, you'd be in our time zone.
Okay.
Yeah.
And how long does your show go? How long does your show go for?
7 o'clock till 9 o'clock.
Okay.
It's a 2-hour live stream, yeah.
This sounds great.
Yeah, that's a lot of fun. We drink some
Yeah.
beers on there, too.
A lot of useful
Okay.
information.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you know, that the bear that we caught on our camera, unfortunately, 2 weeks later, a woman was going to work and it was real foggy, and the bear shot out across the highway. She didn't see him in time, and she hit him. Of course, totaled her car, but it killed the bear.
Daddy Dutch, how you doing tonight, brother?
Poor thing. Well, hello.
Oh,
Oh,
God, Kent, I haven't seen you in a good time. How you doing tonight?
good, my friend. How are you?
You are a lovely looking man. Let me say that.
You know, Russell. I'll say one thing:
Yes, he is. Yes, he is.
the more you drink, the better looking I get, my friend.
I assume the same is true in the. You're gay, aren't you?
Nope.
Oh,
If by gay you mean happy, you know me, Russell. I'm always happy.
Well, it's kind of like a fag used to be a cigarette. Like
Yes.
I don't get these
Back
terms
in the
anymore.
day.
Very, very true. Hey, Marcel, I see you watching, dear. So,
Hey,
how's
Russell,
it?
I got to duck out, buddy.
Oh yeah, sorry, Dennis. I know
Yeah.
you got to go. Sorry,
Yeah,
man.
got to work in the
Yep.
morning, too. So,
Brother, we'll
great
see.
seeing y'all, meeting many of you,
See you,
and
Dennis.
we'll
We'll
all
see you
connect.
Tuesday
at some
night,
point.
man.
Thanks, buddy.
Take care,
Talk to you later.
Dennis.
It was great hanging
Hey.
with you, Dennis.
You too, Bettina.
Nice
So
to meet
Kent,
you, Dennis.
you've been to Florida and back, and you've
Yep. Been to Florida and back, 10 days ago.
God, you look 20 pounds heavier. It must have been a good time.
Oh, well, you know, when you go to SeaWorld and you swim with Shamu, you know, Shamu rubs off on you, my friend. If I had to live on a raspberry rock, eat raspberries and mushrooms all day, I'd probably be as skinny as you too, Russell.
Did Shamu rub off on your backside? Or
You can't even see my ass, so don't even talk about it.
no, yes, yeah. I'm just
I
asking.
got a question. Daddy Dutch, did you get to have dinner with Shamu?
You know what? We went to SeaWorld. They don't have Shamu anymore. The orcas are gone.
I didn't think so.
I actually 4 years ago when I was down there, I barbecued Shamu.
Oh, oh my gosh.
The world's largest offset
No.
cooker you've ever seen. And I went through about 3,000 pounds of charcoal and 8 trees barbecuing that bitch. Just saying.
Yeah.
But the bark was really good. It was a good bark, right?
If you've never had smoked fish, you have to try it.
years ago, my husband and I took our youngest set of twins. We have 2 sets of twins, grandchildren, and we went to Shamu in Orlando, and we were one of
Yeah.
the ones to have the last dinner with him when he scooped up on the pavement, put his tongue out, and we're all eating dinner. The next
Oh, there's
year,
nothing.
that all
There's
got
nothing
named.
better than fresh orca tongue. I'm telling
No.
you. They stick their tongue out. You take a machete, whack it off, put it on the grill. Perfect medium rare, little salt, pepper, and cayenne. Best thing ever. Let me tell you.
But I tell you what, when he Shamu, that woman that was training him, died the next year, that was it. Everything was canceled. So I said, "Whoa, wow!" Don't know what happened. He wanted out. Shamu,
Russell, you don't know how hard it was to say that with a straight face.
you know, I'm going to tell you something, Daddy Dutch. He smelled the Shamu and heat, and he wanted out of there.
I don't doubt that a bit. See, for all of you who don't know, Russell has a disco ball. I have a feed company sign with my name on it. Just mine doesn't light up.
You could change that.
I could, but I'm too fat and lazy, as Russell says.
True.
Oh,
I'm one of the fat Americans Russell bitches about.
I don't think I've ever bitched about you being fat and lazy, Ken.
You just told me my backside was big 2 minutes ago. Russell,
No.
how am I going to come to Canada and build your fieldstone barbecue pit and help you finish the cabin when you keep insulting me?
aw.
I don't think I insult you, Ken, but I am looking forward to this stone barbecue smoker business. That's gonna be awesome. No, I'm looking forward to that.
God, I wish they'd open the border. You know, I do work for a trucking company,
Yeah.
so I could be considered essential personnel.
You should be. You should be.
But I'm a damn mechanic. I'm not a driver.
That's actually very essential.
More essential than a driver.
Sorry, Kent. I always ask you about this, but how is the trucking industry? What's going on?
Russell, you and I have been talking about this for close to a year and a half now.
Yeah.
You know, he's always asked me what's going on, blah blah blah.
Yep.
You know, and the one thing about it, we haul a lot of fresh and frozen meats, grocery goods, everything.
Yeah.
And we have not slowed. We had about a 2 month period where we slowed a little bit hauling some dry goods. And for a little bit, probably that same 2 month time, we took some loads we wouldn't normally take. But all in all, through the past 16 months, call it, we've been at 99%, if not 100% capacity the whole time.
Wow.
I mean, we've turned more miles in 2020 than we did in 2019 and half of 2018. So our trucks were busy. You know, we haul frozen and fresh product along with some dry goods. I don't know, Lori, you said you're in Florida, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. What South, Central, Panhandle? Where are you at?
On the Panhandle, I'm about
Okay.
25 miles as the crow flies from Panama City. And
Okay. Okay, I know where you're at.
we have major ranchers around us. You know that.
So when I was in Orlando, I was only like 7 hours from you.
Yeah.
Which
Well, next time you're there,
in Iowa, I can go from northwest Iowa to southeast Iowa and under that.
wow.
And here you're in the same state and can't even get close.
No.
It'd be closer if I was in Birmingham than Orlando. I know that.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Quite a bit.
Absolutely.
But when I don't look at the farm and home, home improvement stores when I'm in Florida, because
Yeah.
let's just face the fact, I'm screwing up, so who cares? But we haul for a Baumgart's store up here, which is like Fleet Farm or Lowe's,
Right.
smaller Home Depots, stuff like that.
Gotcha.
And you know what? We never slowed down a bit. So
Good for you. That's good to know.
So
I will tell you though, we have major cattle raisers around us. All of our land, all the pines that got blown away from Hurricane Michael, which we were in, we lost over 300 trees. And then all these lands around us, they lost thousands of trees. So they
my cat.
Laura, can I stop you real quick? What kind of trees?
Pine trees.
Darn it. Well, as a barbecue guy, I don't like pine trees. They don't.
Well, no, you don't want to burn pine trees.
No, they don't do good in my office.
No.
If you would have said Southern Post or White Oak, I would have been down there in a heartbeat cleaning up your property.
Well, there was some white oak. There was some of that stuff here. And beautiful oak trees, beautiful, hundreds of years old, just gorgeous, and cypress trees. But they decided to just clean it all up. I know it cost thousands and hundreds of thousands of dollars to bring in these bulldozers and take these big trees out. And then they started slowly smoking them and burning them. Now it's loaded with cows. And I'm like, oh, shit. I don't want any cows up on my ridge behind me. Because the wind blows from the west or the east to the west. And I'm like, oh, man, don't do that to us.
Your typical Northern America winds are going to blow northwest to southeast. So if anything from where you're at, it's going to waft across the Gulf, and Tampa Bay is going to smell like shit, including Tampa Bay.
They are. But here's the good news. They didn't put a ranch behind us with cows. They replanted pines. So I was really happy.
You know what they say about that, though?
What's that?
Big fences make for good neighbors.
Exactly. They do say that down here. They do. They do.
I actually have a friend of mine that lives in, is it Crestview?
Yeah, I know where that's at.
Okay. She's not far from you. She's one of them Russellites.
Russellites? What's a Russellite?
The guy next to you on the top of the screen, Russell.
Oh, Russell. Okay.
She's a Russellite.
Sorry, Russell.
She's
running around in his
originally.
underwear.
Mister, I'm walking around in my underwear. I saw that earlier when Sean in Alaska was on. So,
Sorry,
Russell, just so you know, I was watching an hour and a half ago. When you got up and went to the fridge in your underwear, and then Sean got up and he's wearing his underwear.
He's wearing his underwear.
What the hell, man? Are you like, there goes Russell to the fridge?
In his
I
underwear.
was watching. Isn't that why you're on YouTube? So people can watch and, hello.
He wants to be underwear man.
At least.
At
least he wasn't on a Zoom call with one of the politicians that got caught.
The best thumbnail I've ever seen of Russell
was his underwear. Yeah, it was good. It was funny.
On the porch, on his little, Russell in his underwear with his little deck.
Yep.
And I said deck.
I trim the shrubs. Come on.
If you mow the grass short, the tree looks taller. Yes, sir.
Yeah, absolutely.
So
I'm
trying to figure out, Russell, how long it would take me to drive up to your place. How far are you from the border?
An hour.
If they let you in.
An hour and a half, maybe.
I have
An hour and a half?
documentation from my employer that I am an essential worker.
You are.
Now,
Yeah,
I might have to lie and say I have a broken down truck an hour north of the border.
I'm sorry, Russell. I cannot believe Trudeau will not open the borders. I just can't believe it.
Can you really do this thing with the stone? Can you really do the stone barbecue thing?
Russell, before I became a mechanic, I was in construction, block layer, framer, everything for 25 years.
You know what that's like?
You got the
That's like
pond,
saying-
so I know you got
that's
the
like
water.
I can do porn because I had sex with my wife for 10 years. Come on, can you really do the thing?
Yes.
Okay.
I had a rig.
You know they're cracking me up.
All right.
Russell, the house I live in now, okay, when we bought it 16 years ago, ranch style. So it had 4-foot crawl space. So basically,
Oh my
kind
god.
of like how you built your cabin, but not on piers.
Are you really using your house as an example?
Yes. Because we had a company come in and lift the house. Okay.
I don't know if you've ever turned around and seen what's behind you, but
Dude, this is just a freaking garage. Who cares what's in it? Okay. It's got a Kent sign. What else do you want, Russell? I don't have disco ball money. I don't have Raspberry
it's a
Rock
man
subscribers now.
It's a man cave.
It basically is. In 16 years, there's been a car in here twice. I got a Blackstone griddle, a Camp Chef 2-burner, 2 pellet cookers.
all right. Can you okay, what do you know about rocks again?
I can take any rock, some Portland cement, some sand, and some water, and I'll give you a bonus. I will build Alicia her own Queen Suite fieldstone outhouse.
Can we just
She would
take
love
a moment?
that.
Can we take a moment and comment on Bettina's pussy there? Look
Oh.
at it. It's soft and fuzzy, and it just
Beautiful.
you just want to cuddle
Only you,
that thing.
Russell. I have 6 of them.
We have
How many?
3.
Wait. Can I?
6?
God, Russell, you
6
got
of
me
them.
started.
Well, actually, I guess I have 7, but
7.
And Russell got me started. Forgive me for
Take it
asking.
easy.
It's
Anyway.
like I wish I had 7 tongues right now.
6.
But
No.
go ahead.
Russell stirred the
Oh,
pot,
no.
so I got to ask you, how many of your pussies are shaped?
I'm not even going
Started
there.
it, Russell. That guy right there.
Well,
he's
then you
the one to
ask
blame.
Russell. Ask Russell. This is Brindle. She's a little old lady.
So that would be 0 of 7.
Like me.
Well, it was a play on words. You started it, Russell. It was nothing personal. I just went with it.
It's okay.
It's funny how like women like Bettina will go, it's horrible, and then just laugh about it.
What?
Yeah.
Put the ball. I have not
I
drank
love
very
dogs.
Who is that?
much. Come here.
I love.
Who is
Who's
that? Come here. It's Noah. My Noah.
Is that another cat?
No,
No, it's my son.
Okay. How old is Noah?
16. 16. He thinks he came to feel how much wine is left in the bottle.
Hey, Noah.
Hey, Noah, mind your own business.
Oh,
It's mommy
can't
time.
hear.
Mind your own business.
He can't hear you because I have the ear things in.
Oh, what's the fun in that?
I know.
All right, Russell, you got me for 5 more minutes, and then
And
I'm
then
gonna
another
turn
5.
I'm gonna turn into a pumpkin. Not that I'm not shaped like one, but I'll be orange.
Hold on, I got to show this. Willow's. Oh my God, Willow! I can't believe you did that.
What's she doing?
Nothing.
what's she doing?
Nothing. As soon as I turned the camera on her, nothing.
Oh, was she licking your feet?
She was. Yeah.
Yeah,
I was
love
gonna
it.
say, I
My
saw your
Sa-
foot up there.
My Sadie does that. One of my
Ah.
my cattle dog. I love it.
I have the
Sadie.
most fierce
Come here.
guard dog in all of Iowa. It's a 4.5 pound Chihuahua.
I've
And
had Chihuahua crosses.
Today, he walked up. Cash and Kane, one of the guys I camp with, has 2 full-size Dobermans.
Ooh.
These are 80 pounders, and they are beautiful, and they are the best Dobermans I've ever met. And 4.5 pounds of fury walked up to him, just and they both put their nose down and licked him and knocked him on his side.
Oh.
Hilarious. I wish I had it on video, but I don't.
Yeah. I've had 2 different Chihuahua cross dogs, but I don't have any little ones right now. Just big
I
ones.
have a question. I wonder what your 4.5 pound Chihuahua would do with an 80-pound Bobcat.
The same fucking thing, only when the Bobcat hissed at him, he'd turn and run. And make it about 6 feet, and the Bobcat would eat him.
Yeah.
Sadie.
Yeah.
Or maybe 2 feet with a Florida Panther.
We still have to get rid of this
Pipey.
80-pound Bobcat, and I'm dreading it. Believe me, I'm dreading it.
Yes.
They're
Okay.
beautiful
Laura, let me
Number
ask you a question. Laura, you live in Florida. They have nuisance laws.
Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
So anything that comes around your house, you can legally give it lead poisoning and let it die a natural death.
Yes,
You didn't shoot it, it's just lead poisoning.
that's what they call it. But you know what? If a bear shows up and they're, eating your animals or whatever, you cannot shoot them in the back. You shoot them from behind.
Wait a minute. What the fuck is this? Gun smoke? Are we in Dodge City? You can't shoot somebody in the back? I don't care. I don't care where it's at on a bear. The only thing that scares me worse than a bear is a fucking snake, and we only have garter snakes in Iowa. I saw one today about 3 hours ago. I'm 6'5", 200 or 310 pounds. I saw a 24-inch garter snake and about shat myself. All right. If I had my revolver on me, I would have wasted 9 rounds on that sumbitch and probably hit it. Well, probably hit it.
In Florida,
I don't give a shit which way a bear is facing. I'm giving that fucker lead poisoning.
you got to do it from the front.
At
I'm a
least,
peaceful Canadian.
Daddy
at
does.
least I'm
we
gonna
don't kill
wound it bad enough so I can hightail it to a safe place before it realizes how pissed off it is.
Daddy Dutch, you have to shoot the bear from the front. That's the bottom line.
No, I don't have to.
You have to shoot it from the front. I don't get his balls first.
Bear,
No,
turn around, bear. Turn around.
It's a matter of survival. I don't have to. Legally, I should.
Turn around, bear.
What's the front of the
Exactly.
snake be?
Hey, act like you're in the circus and do a little twirl so I can shoot you in the
exactly.
chest. Fuck you. I'll shoot you in the back.
Not
What,
down
Marshall
here.
Kelly's going to come arrest my ass? I don't think so.
Not down
No.
here.
I see something a third of my weight with 5 times the strength of me that can rip my arms off. I'm giving that fucker lead poisoning anywhere I can.
My
All
husband-
friends live in war, and you go up against a bear, that's war.
Oh yeah, exactly. I totally agree. My husband is known around here and in Illinois as the snake man. He
He
loves
can
snakes.
son of a bitch and lizards without legs.
Let me tell you something. The first time
Have to
after we
switch
got married
devices.
23 years ago, I went down to the basement. He had 17 cabinets filled with snakes. I'm like, what? And I held onto the rim of the wall frame, and I passed out. Boom. He's like, oh shit, oh shit, honey, I'm sorry. And
No,
he got rid of all of them, but he knows how I feel about snakes. But around here on our property last year, thank God, he found a bunch of rattlers. He got them, he killed them, he opened them up, and we found
God.
2 rattlers with over 18 eggs in each pellet.
Oh,
And I
poor
went,
babies.
oh my God. He killed them.
you know what? I am not a fan of abortion, but when it comes to rattlesnake babies, abort every one of the son of. I don't care what kind of snake it is. Abort
Yeah,
every
yeah.
one of them bastards.
They're protected here. They're protected here.
Not here. They're not protected because they're deadly.
You know what?
These are protected, Bettina?
I
Yeah, I
don't
don't think you're
care.
allowed to kill the Massasauga or interfere with it at all.
Really?
Yeah, I think so.
Really?
Bettina, I want to clue you in on one thing.
I could be wrong. I have to.
I want to clue you in on one thing. Or 2 things. First of all, illegal is a sick bird. The second thing, it's only illegal if you get caught.
Amen. That's how I think down here.
No, we just say, "Oh,
Okay,
I'm
now-
sorry, Mr. Rattler. Did we get in your way?"
Yeah.
No, you know
I have
what?
to switch devices.
Guess what? Lead poisoning, that some bitch is out of my way.
Yep. You're right. You're right, Daddy Dutch.
I'm listening.
I got to tell you, Greg killed a couple of rattlers. I mean, big ass rattlers, a couple of feet long, and then we have all these little pygmy rattlers.
Whoa.
You got to kill them too.
A big rattler is 2 feet long?
No, it's more than that.
Well, you said a big rattler 2 feet long.
Well, my arms only span so far, you know.
So do mine, but mine end up 7'6" from one end to the other.
There were a
And-
couple. There were a
I
couple.
had to switch.
Hey, look at this. We have Bettina in stereo now. Look at that.
Yeah,
I know. Let's make. Let's
Welcome
make
back,
the
Bettina.
frozen one.
What happened?
So, am I talking? Oh, that's too bad. I was going to go. Am I talking to that one or that one?
Anyway, my husband Greg took those hides off those rattlesnakes, and I said, "What are you going to do with the hides?"
Did he make you a purse?
He goes, "I'm going to mount them on cypress boards and hang them on our entertainment room of our first floor of our house." I went, "You what?"
Yep. Get them out.
Yeah. And so you know what? This year we've had no rattlers because he got them all.
Wow.
What a blessing!
All right. Now let's see. What's the other snake? What's the big constrictor that's
Damn pythons in the
Well,
Everglades.
wait. One is native to Florida.
No, these are native to Asia.
Okay,
Yeah.
the boa is native to Florida, but the pythons are not. And they got a good bounty on their head for them.
Yes, and they're hiring. They're hiring bounty hunters right now.
Yeah, go in.
As we
Screw with something half your size that can strangle you in 2 minutes.
Yeah, no thank you.
Exactly.
Yeah, me being a snake fanatic, I'm all for it.
Well, actually, I've held a big,
You know
big
what?
snake like
As we
that.
do-
No.
Oh,
The only time I
Oh,
want to hold
God,
a snake
good
is it better be my wife's purse or my new pair of cowboy boots. That's all I got.
Oh,
I have a picture somewhere.
oh my God.
Russell, aren't you glad you emailed me and said, Dutch, get in here?
I love you, Dutch.
I love you too, Russell. I can't,
Wait,
you know,
wait.
I can't wait to the day that I can take about 10 days off of work. And I'm going to drive up to Canada and I'm going to show you how to mix mortar to make that goddamn barbecue pit out at
When I
the
see you,
cabin.
when I see you,
It's
I am
open.
going to
They need
run.
to open the damn
When I see you, I'm
door.
going to run across the parking lot and jump and
Oh my
bear
God.
hug you so that my penis is poking right into your belly button.
Yuck.
Well, that's
Oh my
fine, but
God.
remember, in the way down, I'm going to pivot 180 degrees so I have a soft landing because otherwise you're going to hurt my back.
Oh, there you go. Ken.
We'll figure it
There you
out.
go,
We'll
Daddy
figure
Dutch.
out.
There's a
the-
nice
No,
one.
get that off the screen. I don't even want to
Look
look
how
at
cute
that shit.
it is.
No.
Of course, that was a tame snake.
That's what she said.
Yeah.
You show me
I-
a tame snake. You show me a tame snake, and I'll take you to Siegfried and Roy and show you a tame tiger that killed one of them.
No,
I'll tell you something.
snakes
My
are
husband puts
tame.
me up a baby snake. I go, oh, I'm almost
No.
close.
No cold-blooded creature is tame. Snakes
No,
aren't tame.
you are never
Turtles
going
aren't
to
tame.
tame
Lizards aren't tame. They're just
a non-domestic animal. It's
I
like,
agree,
oh, look,
Russ.
No, but
baby
That's all I
lion
agree
cub.
with you.
Isn't he so
domesticated
cute?
animals are dogs, cats.
Cats,
Pretty much it.
goldfish.
No. Goldfish are
I'm
just fish.
guessing they keep that thing well fed before anybody goes near it. I'm guessing, but I sure as heck wouldn't walk up to that in a different situation and try and touch it.
I mean, name me an animal like a dog that says, "I just had, babies. I'm gonna bring my human over to look at my babies because I'm so proud of them." Name me another animal that does that other than cats.
Right. He's right. He's absolutely correct.
I've
My
worked
horses
with.
did
I
that.
worked a couple of summers
Or-
on a farm
or
with
a
cows.
Love of
and
God, do
pigs.
not stroke Russell's ego. Jesus, God, this is killing me.
No,
I've
well,
also-
yeah,
I've
Wait,
also
wait,
walked
wait,
a
wait,
jaguar.
wait.
I've walked wolves. I've touched a shamu.
yeah, no, come on, Kent. Jesus, are you not like a guy in the church?
Hamsters are. There you go, hamsters. I had to prove Russell wrong somehow.
I
Hamsters.
gotta tell you something. Years ago, I let my daughters
Kent, do you not work in a church?
getting all these hamsters.
No,
bring the
I'm
hamsters
here
in the
for
garage,
Russell.
and you know what? They set them out every day in a box before they went to school. One day, they did not bring them back in.
Uh-oh.
These poor hamsters suffered. They froze in mid-motion.
Communion, Russell.
I just died. And the snakes were coming around, and they were all black racers.
Kent, are you thinking of a TV show you used to watch called Hammy Hamster, where the hamsters and the gerbils did
Oh God, I remember
Oh my
that.
fun
God.
things?
My
I've
daughter
never-
used to watch the
Oh,
show
they were
like that.
so friendly. They did so
They're so
much
cute.
fun things. They
I've
did.
never
so
seen that show.
But
Yeah, no, Kent. When they were doing that show, there was like food over here, and they went, "Come on over here, you son of a bitch! Come over
Yeah.
here and eat this shit."
I have
Yep.
to take my
Those were the
phone
hamsters. Those were the gerbils you're thinking of.
I have
Yeah.
to take my phone case off.
Years ago, my daughter
Fuck,
showed
can't I?
Mama, there's this little black tail sticking out of my Florida room.
Kent, what are you drinking right now?
Tito's and Sprite. we call it holy water, Russell. Russell's making fun of me because I'm a deacon in our church.
No, I'm not making fun of you.
Deacon non-consistory language once in a while.
No. Kent, I love you like a brother. I can't wait till we get together, and I so want to build this barbecue with you. Barbecue, smoker, maybe pizza thing.
Oh yeah.
I really look forward to that. I think we'll get along just famously.
If
I
they
mean,
open the borders,
I want to go live with Russell from the cabin
Yeah.
for a while. Well, a while back, whenever I came on Russell's Live on Friday night, he used to call me Disco Daddy because I used to remind him to turn his disco ball on. And I want to sit there with the pups and City Girl and Russell and do a live. I think it would be a great time.
Oh, that would be awesome. And City Girl loves your Sunday morning blacktop videos. You haven't done those in a while.
I'm still waiting for my invite.
Oh, I'm inviting myself.
Yeah, shut up, Bettina.
Here's the deal with Russell. You're never invited, but you're always welcome if you can find the place.
No, shut up, Bettina. No, can't. No, City Girl would love to have you here. I just would love to.
You know why she wants me there? So I can help you finish the cabin.
I'm working on that. On that.
I did construction for 25 years. We'll get that siding up in about 3 days. You know, we'll get the Fieldstone
if you can book
it set up with a pizza oven.
Ken, if you can book a couple of months off work, I mean, off your your religious stuff, what the thing that doesn't exist, but you like to believe it is. If you can book
Russell, with you, if I showed them like a couple of your Friday night lives, I could call it a missionary trip. Pastor Mike, I need to go save this man's soul.
Yeah, you'd be saving hundreds of people. You could be like, I got to go here. I can convert hundreds of people on a single night. Except it'd be like a month. I 4 nights. I need 4 nights.
Let's just leave the magic ice ball and everything out of it.
That'd be awesome. I'd love it. Yes. Let's book dates.
You know what? It's sounding more tempting all the time.
Let's book dates. That's awesome. I want to do it.
Open the borders.
Hey, just so you know, you're still the only one, even after we quit the hot seat. For you gals that don't know, we interviewed Russell in the hot seat, and we said, "What's one thing if you had to take out of your kitchen if the apocalypse comes?" Russell's still the only one with a firearm in his kitchen.
Good.
He turned around, he walked, he grabbed his gun, and came back and said, "This is what I'm taking."
It's true. It's true.
That was so awesome.
I didn't watch
true.
that,
CJ
actually.
said it's a question on CJ's show. Well, way back before.
The hot seat.
I remember it.
So one weapon you would take out of your kitchen.
One thing you take out of your kitchen if the apocalypse or
and
whatever.
I ran over there and I grabbed the gun.
Freaking rifle.
It's funny. I still tell people that because people are like, "Oh, well, what do you do in a zombie apocalypse?" And I'm like, "I'm going to grab my best gun. I'm heading downtown."
Exactly.
You're heading downtown.
It's kind of like if zombie apocalypse comes, there's one thing about it. You don't have to be the fastest runner. You just can't be the slowest.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well said.
oh, God, Russell, you got to be dying over here, dude.
No, I got me a Henry Winchester, like Rifleman.
Rifleman. Good movie.
Yeah. I got me a Winchester.
Rifle's a good friend if you know how to use it.
Tom Selleck.
I
Yeah.
use it, buddy. And I got me a 9mm, and I got me an AR-15.
Well, the AR will do something. All the 9mm is going to do is piss my fat ass off because you got to get through a lot of fat to hurt me.
Well, one day we had some really
It's kind of like
serious.
pepper spray on your junk,
Friends.
Russell. All it's going to do is piss you off.
With Daddy Dutch, we had some really weird people show up on our property one day. And being senior citizens, I was like, oh
We'll
shit.
just shoot them.
Hey, Laura, were they from Canada?
No.
Oh,
They're
just
from
checking.
around here, unfortunately. But anyway, they were some big ass women. I'm not trying to be rude here, but they were huge. They were like linebackers, you know. And one woman got dropped off from a bad deal went wrong or whatever, and they dropped him off at our property. And she comes showing up at 6 o'clock in the morning on our porch. And, you know, I'm like, who the hell is that? And kind of find out she had just gotten out of jail. She was one of those, what's the saying going around now today? An American whore. And I'm like, what? So I walked out with my 9mm on my pocket. And she saw it. She would only talk to my husband. And she said, can I use your phone? I need someone to come pick me up, take me home.
No, wait.
So
When you walked out with your 9mm, did you have it drawn or a holster?
No,
or
I had it in a holster. So
were you grabbing it? Were you holding it? Were you...
I was holding it. Yes,
Remember, we're Canadian. We just don't do these things here.
What?
Oh,
It's exciting.
Well,
It's exciting. We want every
Damn,
detail.
hey, you Canadians,
We're
quit
talking
trying to
about Bettina.
be sort of nice.
Every detail I want.
so
I can't do
anyway,
that here.
Bettina,
I
when you
held
come
it-
up to
I
my
held my
cabin,
hand on-
Bettina, I'm
I
gonna
held
be
my
like,
hand on the holster.
fuck are you, Bettina?
I don't know what the big deal is.
Yikes.
Oh, you want to throw down Daddy Dutch?
Hey, you were dead before you got to the kitchen. Oh, hey, thank
Us.
God your boxers have a.
Oh
Then
my
go.
God, Russell, you are. Don't be
Well,
playing
Daddy-
with a gun when
Well,
you're
Daddy
drinking.
Dutch. So we called the sheriff.
Okay,
Oh,
what are we talking
oh,
about?
Yeah, because
that's
we're
City
senior
Girl's gun.
citizens. We're talking about that. We called the sheriff.
Yeah.
You know, this woman was here. And boy, I tell you what, Danny, he was out there in 15 minutes. I mean, he drove 18 miles in a, you know, it was out there in 15. So anyway, he comes out and he goes, Laura, you know you have the right for anybody that comes on your property that you don't
Good
know,
Lord.
and you ask them to stand down, and they don't, you have the right to shoot them. I said, I
Holy
do.
shit.
Dutch,
Oh, he goes, oh,
did
hell
you just
yeah.
go for another gun? You son of a bitch.
You sons of bitches, you.
See, now,
Anyway,
Laura,
he
here's
told
the
us-
funny thing. If
I'm
it
listening, Laura.
if it takes 15 minutes for the PD to get here, I'm pissed off because the Plymouth County Law Enforcement Center is 3/4 mile that way over the hill, and the
Daddy
Lamar's
Dutch, we're,
Department is a mile the other way.
Daddy Dutch, we're 18 miles from the nearest service. So
That's
what he
because
was
you
like,
got gators, bears, and snakes because you live in the sticks of Florida.
that's right. But
I wish I lived in the sticks of Florida so I could shoot people that came on my property.
that's why my husband built this beautiful 8-foot wide wraparound porch on our upper level so that him and I are outside. If someone comes and trespasses, if you don't answer me, I'm going to ask you,
You can
3
shoot 'em?
times. We have the legal right to kill them. Yes, we do.
Oh.
Hey, Russell, you're not intimidating anybody. I saw the orange tips on that. That's a fucking airsoft gun.
Show me the orange tip on that.
Well, you're freaking editing your live feed. I can tell because you're delayed.
all my rifles, my AR,
No,
my
to be
Winchester.
totally honest, this is an airsoft gun.
all my
We
ARs
do
and
need orange
Winchester
tips on this.
and
It's,
9mm have
There's mine.
lasers on them. So
Hey,
I
wait.
know
Russell,
Right.
is that a Crossman pellet
Yes.
gun?
Yes, it is.
Oh Lord.
Hey, Russell.
I can't even
Russell.
remember how to open it.
Force is with
Russell.
me. The force is with me.
So is this.
Oh,
I can't even remember how to open it.
But there's no battery left in it anymore.
Anyway,
This is a marksman repeater. This is a pellet gun.
this
My-
is real though. This is legal
well,
for me to
my
have.
guns are in the house.
This
Now, this thing doesn't.
is a
the only
12
thing I
gauge
can
shotgun. So
Russell,
it's
if you
legal for me to
invaded my
What? Oh, Kent froze.
He's freezing.
yeah.
Kent, you're frozen.
Frozen daddy butt. Dutch. No, there he is.
Oh, what was that? Michael Jackson with the gun pose? Can you moonwalk with that gun? Bettina, what are you doing?
I'm getting my gun.
Oh,
There you go.
damn! That's a
you
water
go.
gun.
Good girl.
No, it's not mine.
It's a P22 water gun.
No, it
Water
is
gun.
where you put the cartridge. No,
Water.
no, it's a pellet gun. It's my son's.
Yep. Uh-huh.
It's a CO2 gun.
Nice.
Put the little CO2 thing in, and
So, what have you shot with it?
You know what, people?
I
gotta
don't
tell
kill
you,
things.
No, pellets don't work.
Well, it's
we
for
don't like-
targets.
But I don't like to kill. Don't get me wrong. But
Kill things.
we last year before Hurricane Michael, we had 18 wild hogs in our pen. My husband had collected them, put the guillotine gate down, and he would quietly and softly go up to a particular pig and take his 9mm or his 48.
Good night, Daddy Dutch.
He would kill him, and then we would butcher him. We have a butchering thing set up outside, and then we have a meat processor that we do. So we have lots of pork in the freezer. But after Hurricane Michael, we've seen one pig. One hurricane. Just one pig.
You know what's weird is this pellet gun is way heavier than a normal handgun. I don't know what it is. This thing is like 10 pounds. A normal handgun is like 2 pounds. I don't know why.
Yeah.
This one's really light.
So weird. It's like, oh my god! If I had to shoot this at people, just give me an axe.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I like knives.
guys, I think we're gonna close this down because Daddy Dutch fucked off and he was
We
our
still
main
have
attraction.
28 people watching.
That's a bit
Oh.
weird, isn't it?
Marcel is
Well,
still
thank you.
here.
Thank you, Russell, for having me on.
No, it's good to have you, Laura.
You know, you are so
Tim.
good looking, and he's my grandson.
What?
He's young enough to be my grandson.
Oh, that's not weird at all.
No, Russell? Russell's going to be 52.
I've always said that. I've always said that to him. I
Russell's
said,
going to be
okay,
52
His reaction
in
was
like a few
priceless.
weeks.
What? Russell? Good
he's
looking?
a young man.
Not really.
I didn't mean
How
you're not
do
good
you
looking. I
do?
mean you're
Younger than
not
me.
young enough to be her grandson.
Oh God,
He
Russell?
is. He is. He is.
Holy
Well-
shit!
Russell's going to be
No.
52 in July.
Fuck no.
That's still young enough to be my grandson.
Oh,
How
thanks,
old?
Laura.
I'm old.
60
I'm old.
something.
Thanks,
I'm
Laura.
65.
Appreciate it.
I'm
Yeah, that's not
65.
grandson. That's
Bettina.
son maybe, and even that's a stretch.
Thank you, Russell. Thank you, Bettina.
Anyway,
Thank
good night,
you.
everyone.
Good night. Are you actually leaving? Oh, hey, Marcel. Marcel should have jumped up.
Well, she was naked and stuff, but yeah, whatever.
Oh my.
Anyway, good night.
Good night. Or have you? No. Have you ended?